remember when he said, "Tell him the cabin boy sent you"? That was great. That was my favorite part. That was great. Guess we gotta put an F in chat for the cabin boy. What is chat anyway? Is it like a skin thing or something? Oh hey, welcome back to Swashbucklers. So, it's begun. Time to gird the loins of your heart, because we're losing characters left and right. There are no characters named left and right. It's a figure of speech. So, the survivors of the shipwreck have found themselves in an alien structure in the middle of... It's not a spoiler. No, it's not. Well, the word alien means not of this world, so it doesn't... The squid people, they don't... Okay, I see your point. Okay. So, the survivors of the shipwreck have found themselves in this crazy metal structure on an island that doesn't exist on a map. And how are they going to get on a ship and become pirates? That's a really good question. Oh boy, I can't wait to find out.
We'll sail for 10,000 miles. We'll sail for 10,000 more. We'll drink and we'll fight and we'll sail all night.
Sail for 10,000 miles. Hey, welcome everybody to the Swashbucklers. Arr, mateys, we made it. I can turn this off. I only need to see our lovely faces. Yar, we got a new interface and a new logo and all kinds of newness going on. But it's the same old question. How are they going to get off this island? Jelly, who you got? Who are you playing there?
All right, so I still have available to me Gutenberg the Bookbinder and Raven the Falconer. Honestly, neither of whom I expected to survive.
That sounds like sinking the Stercorarius to me. What about you there, Liching Hour? What you got? Who you got playing?
Oh, I've got 3 people still alive, oddly enough. I have Near the Falconer as well. Because there's two of us. I have Bonnie the Halfling Thespian. And Splat the Fool.
Oh, Splat. It has not gone Splat yet there. What about you there, Legion? Who you got in your crew?
I still, as from only joining last week, I still have everyone alive.
I'd like to kill James.
Why? I got Sloppy
That's the only
James,
one whose name I could remember.
Sloppy James, the prostitute, Jimmy Lightfingers, Harold, and Quintus. I hope Sloppy James makes it.
We'll see about
For
that.
none other than the name.
We'll see
Target
about
Sloppy James first. Got it. Dungeon Barkeep, welcome to the show. Who you got left there?
Ahoy! I've got Patches and Hiram, the able-bodied seaman, available. Two sailors, the least apt, least motivated, and therefore most likely to survive on the pirate ship.
Absolutely. Turn your volumes up there a little bit. You look a little low, but we can get to the show. I'm gonna flip over to the map here. If you remember last time, they're in some strange, sleek building structure thing, and they found a bunch of gear and a bunch of squid heads, and then things started looking really great, and they went down this hallway to the right, and that's where we ran out of time. So, let's get moving. All right, so you are all moving to the right on the map. Are you on the map? Make sure you're all on the map. You are. Okay. You're all going down this hallway after that T intersection, or that 4-way intersection in the
Yeah, we
cargo
found that armory room with that sweet armor
Yeah.
or outfits.
Oh, yeah.
There's a bunch of armor now. You
then
see
we also
3
found
sets
the
of doors. You see 3 sets of doors on the south and 2 sets of doors on the north wall. And then it looks like there's some type of door or structure at the end of the hall.
James, you go first.
I feel like Bonnie's gonna step up. She's gonna. Bonnie's tired of. But that's Bonnie. What do I gotta do to be able to move her again? I gotta click my name.
Just click on her and. Oh, she's over. No, here I moved her. Can you grab her now?
I gotta pick a token or something, right? That's what I gotta do.
Oh no, wait. She's already there. What happened to the? Let me see here.
Oh, I got near, but I don't have her.
All right.
Yeah, everybody should be on.
Listen, everybody.
Bonnie.
Listen.
Yep.
Listen. You guys hear a voice, and it's from down low, but it's got boom to it. Listen. Listen. We've had too many people running off and doing their own things. We need to stick together. We don't know where we are, people. Let's get out of here alive. She's gonna start. She's gonna demand that everybody. Still can't get her, but whatever. I got Splat.
Says she's the next one to bite it.
Oh, is that her? I got her. Okay.
You got her?
I thought that was her. Yeah.
No, I just... All right, I'm not going to change anything then. If you can move her, you're good to go.
Well, she notices It's Quintus, right? Who are
Yeah.
your... Oh no, Ansel.
Oh,
Ansel's
Hiram
people.
and Patches.
Yeah, she notices you guys talking to each other. Well, if you're so smart, you two, why don't you tell us what we should do? I think we should have a plan, a script.
Well, I've got
Yes!
a plan.
We need a script.
No.
I don't know how to
I don't
read.
think so. That sounds
never heard it called that before.
like a good way to get yourself stuck in a situation.
I love it
Oh,
when a
sure.
script
So
All
comes
your
smart.
options open to you at any given moment.
We are so smart. Why don't you tell us what we should do? Don't you think we need a plan?
I don't think we've got enough information for a plan right now. I think we should just go through that door and see what happens.
Which door? There's 5 doors here.
Yeah, there's like 6 doors.
Oh, well, the door I'm looking at, which is the big one at the end of this hallway.
Oh, the door
Alright.
with the capital D, I see. All right.
Oi. The door which may or may not just be another bit of hallway.
I think that's a great plan. Why don't we all stick together though? Together we'll move down the hallway. Unless one of you's an alien. New people? Have you noticed any squid things about these new people? You look like a whore.
They're very much
Wow, way to assume my profession. You're obviously right, but way
Excuse you.
assumptions here.
Your advertising
A
precedes
physical
you.
professional is the PC way to put it. Physical professional.
I'm a trade worker.
There you go.
Don't
Got
look
5
down upon my
tentacles
work.
already thrown
Trade
in.
worker.
Jelly, roll me a d24, please.
And do.
You can do that with that funky dice. Whatchamacallit?
Acro.
Right, that's what it's called. Thanks. 8.
It's going to be an 8.
Suddenly, in everyone's heads, you hear, "Dave, what are you doing, Dave?" Come on, Adobe.
Did you all hear that? Am I the only
There's
one going
the
crazy here? There's a narrator to our story. Do you hear him?
I don't like that.
That's probably like the ship.
Or any of us
Wherever
named
we're on.
Dave.
Did you just say ship?
Wherever we are.
This is not a boat, sir.
I do not smell the ocean, sir.
Well, we're inside.
You are confused.
Sirs.
The new ones.
Dear sir or madam.
Hey, Raven, give me an intelligence check, would you? You're having a grand old time here chatting in the hallway, but...
Yeah. Intelligence check. Train.
Yes. Oh, okay, never
8.
mind. Never mind, nothing.
Okay.
Continue on.
We can't stay here.
I'm
Let's
sorry,
get
6.
going. Let's
Oi.
get going.
All right.
Near. Get up there in the front. Splat. You're with me. That's
We'll
Bonnie.
cover your back.
All right, we're gonna head down the hall cautiously, following the plan of the seamen.
Every time.
Hiram shakes the
This is
giant
Jimmy, I got
laser
Jimmy.
rifle at you, or in your direction to be encouraging. We've got you.
Yeah.
Wait, what the hell's that? What's that over there? What's going on? There's things on the map, guys.
I don't like those.
She rolled
What
a
is this?
6. I can't be like, hey.
Don't worry, none of us have seen it.
Enjoy the back of the party.
Where's my...
No.
Here we go. Nope. This one.
I'm so glad we put all the motivated people up front.
Gonna go ahead and take a 5-foot step right there.
Squid heads just kind of start filing in. In your heads, you all hear, "Oh my, the check engine light is on. Even I don't know how to fix that."
What's a check engine light?
This
Is this
this
the
narrator.
same voice? Is this the same voice every time, or are they like different voices?
It's the same voice.
Okay.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Narrator is very disconcerting.
Uh-oh.
What's an engine?
What's a light?
Beep. Beep.
That
Beep.
can't be good.
The hallway turned red.
Oh.
Ooh. Oh dear. We're moving. We're moving. Like, is everybody moving with us?
Oi, oi,
Yeah.
Yup.
You see
Alright,
the two with the gold rings around them back there?
Wait, do we see those now? Or anybody looking behind us?
Is
I
anyone
don't know
looking
if anybody's-
behind you?
Yeah, none of us have seen those yet.
Okay.
I mean, Raven's back there. She probably heard
But
I
it.
you did
assumed
not.
two.
You did not see them though. I
Okay.
gave you a chance to see them. And you
Ah,
didn't do
that's
so
what the roll
well.
was. Okay.
I'm gonna assume that I'm assuming because I'm not looking back. I'm looking forward. Whatever
Raven
this is over here, I don't know what this
Raven
is.
is way back there,
We're moving
Oh,
forward.
my bad.
Blinders on.
and
Oh my!
hey, what's your armor class?
Ravens?
Yeah, I'm sure it's like 10,
Raven's
9.
AC is 11.
Oh, well, you get part of your shoulder starts to burn, and you're like, "Ow!
Ow!
What is going on?" And you take a point of damage.
I don't like that.
I'm being microwaved. I don't know.
Oh, you
what
already
it is.
gave me that damage. Thank you.
I can do it on the token.
What a sunburn.
Yeah, like your clothing starts burning a little, and your shoulder is like, ugh. I guess it's 1/3 of your hit points. It hurts a little more than than Oh no, Jelly's camera's gone a little weird. I'll fix it. You're okay.
What is it?
You
Did
could
it
probably
get-
tweak her filter.
Oh, yeah.
Tweak her filter because it's just she's really bright.
Yeah.
I
Say
can
that, but
turn
make
some
it
of. I
sound
can
less
turn my
dirty.
lights down.
No, you're good. I got it.
Okay.
Just lower your. There we go.
Sail
Oh,
for
went too far.
10,000 more. Bonnie has decided to whisper dramatically now.
All right. So
quiet
Raven,
back there.
your shoulder starts on fire, kinda.
Ow! 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 Why?
And
I
then
feel like that's got to tip you off that something's going on.
Yeah, I'll give you an action real quick.
Yeah. Raven's gonna turn around and say, "Oh, there's people there.
Are they people?
I mean, there's something.
What are they?
Oh, we got it.
I don't know that, but they're burning my freaking shoulder. So
That sounds
she'll-
like enough time for an action.
Yeah.
Here comes another shot. Let's see. I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna roll d4. Oh, Raven. No, roll it. Roll a d20. Oh, man, they're terrible. I mean, they're a good shot. They got it set on the
Ow.
lowest power.
They're
that
not
I could do.
fully charged.
What is this?
Are these
death
weapons
by a
making
1,000
sounds?
Cuts? Goodness.
You hear like as the beams go by, the air collapses with like these mini claps as they fill the vacuum of where.
Okay, so there's enough noise for us to be like,
Totally.
what the
now
heck is
enough
going
noise.
on back
Yeah.
there?
Yeah.
Okay, and what do we see?
You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 regular squid guys with the little bent pieces of metal and the stun rods, what you know to be stun rods in the other one, and then you see 2 behind with one of those long metal rods, metal poles that you got from the large 4-armed guy, and those 2 long ones are aimed at you, and the others are just kind of standing there ready.
Okay, what do
Very
we
not good.
What do we see in front of us? Because on the map,
Oh, you
it
moved
was
down the
black.
map. Yeah. Let me
Yeah.
let me open that up there real quick. Polygon reveal. Thank you. Roll. Come on, roll 20. You can do it. Good enough.
You could just tell us.
You've come to some sort of intersection, and in the middle of the intersection, there's a circle, and it looks like there's a crease in the metal right in front of you. And then the hallway goes around it, and then looks like there's other ways to go after that.
I vote we run.
yes.
Run!
Running's preferable.
We're running, and we're gonna run to the left around the middle thing.
Okay.
We're gonna run around. It's a little like a circle, right? We're gonna
Yeah.
start running down that circle. Nears first, then Bonnie and Splat.
When you
Whoever else is gonna run too.
when you run around that circle, you can go. When you get about a third of the way, you can go left, or you see a big hallway right in front of you, going straight the same direction you were going, like the hallway you were in continues, that wide one.
Near's gonna go around and keep going down the big hallway. No, he's gonna look for somewhere to hide. I think we'll go left. He's gonna go left. Bonnie and Splat are gonna follow him.
Okay. So you go left up that hallway.
Looking for some.
There's lots of doors.
Oh boy.
Damn, roll 20. I'm just going to open this whole thing up. It's going to be easier this way for me.
Okay.
So if you go to the left or you go to the right, you see doors on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on one side, 5 on the other. 5 towards the inner hallway and 7 on the exterior parts.
Near's gonna glance behind him and see that I'm gonna assume that the rest of the party is like coming too, but the other guys can't see us. So Near's gonna try that first door on the left or north. That's facing him.
There's no doorknob or anything on it.
So there's no way to get into it.
Right.
Okay, so we're gonna start running down the hall then. So we take a left and then a quick right, and we're running down the hall.
Yeah, Hiram and Patches no barracks when they see it. They're gonna run around the circle and then straight down the center hallway.
All right. Move your. You could go ahead and move your characters, into there. Perfect. Perfect, says the DM. There's like little alcoves in the middle that have like vertical, what look like lights and a platform. As you're running by, you see them. All the doors are locked. As a matter of fact, in your heads, you hear that voice say, "Unauthorized presence is detected. Please enter code Zeta at the nearest security console to reauthorize access to this area of the ship." Boop, 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 boop. I'm waiting. Boop, boop, boop. Still waiting.
We don't know what you're talking about.
What does this mean?
Are the squid people the people at the? What's going on?
Boy,
Keep
Slippery Jimmy or whatever your name were, you knew something about codes.
That was Quintus, and he is panicking.
They're running down the other
Never
hall. it looks
mind.
like. They're running
Yeah,
down
and we're
the opposite hall.
also we're going down the far hall.
Is there anything here to shoot, like on the door? Is there like a panel or a doorknob or something?
Give
Or a thing
me
to stab.
give me a luck check. You can just do the one below the stat block. Luck roll or whatever.
That's better. Oh, definitely.
Not that one.
17.
The one. You don't want that one.
The luck check there. Okay,
the
got it.
lower one. And you don't want that 17 either.
No. 6.
Oh, but either way, you would have passed. You have 20 luck currently. You find one that has like a gray metal panel next to it. You wanna like shoot it or put your hand on it or what?
Are there buttons or knobs or dials or anything?
It's just a big gray panel about like this big.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot that thing.
All right.
Oh wait, no, we worked with the panels on the other door. Yeah, I'll put my hand on it.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me an agility save. I mean a reflex check.
Reflex check.
Reflex. you put your hand on there and it starts to warm up, which it didn't do before. And so you take your hand off and you see like blue electricity crisscross on it.
Shoot that thing.
All right, you shoot it, and it kind of crackles and breaks and stuff, but the door does not open.
All right. Oh, darn, my armor's resistant to electricity. Well, I wouldn't have known that.
You get to the end of that hallway, and you're like, oh man, we're stuck. And Splat kind of bumps up against the wall. It looks like a big door. And you all hear in your head, which one was it? You all hear in your head, self-destructing in 5, 4, run!
What does that
3,
mean?
2,
What
sorry.
does self-destruct mean?
Please remain calm. Run! Minor system error. Run! Self-destruct has not been activated.
It's telling us to run, so let's run.
So Bonnie, Near, and Splat had run around the corner and run another corner and found themselves in that big hallway with all the rest of you. We all kind of meet at that.
Right, because they all went around and you all run into each other. Like,
and then there's a big set of doors.
There's a double door that opens right
at the end of the hallway.
Yep.
We don't know how to get them open.
They opened one Splat.
This one opened.
Splat backed into it.
Oh, great!
And they went.
Yeah, then get the heck out of here.
Run!
It's a huge room. I'm just going to reveal that. Nope, I'm going to cover it up. Thank you, Roll20. Nope, I'm still going to cover it up.
Oh, gosh.
Come on, Roll20. Yeah, it's pitch. Oh, for crying out loud. Polygon reveal.
I can't see anything.
The lights on this are...
I'm blind. Oh, it's
The good news is you can see. The bad news,
because
there always has to be bad news, is that all those squid heads that were digging out the front of the ship are kind of standing there looking at you.
Oh.
Because I'll describe it. So the room that you're in is like this massive room, and you can see the dirt where it must have been found, like the foundation was, and when it tipped over or whatever. And so where you can see the sky behind these guys, and the squid heads are all kind of up on this dirt pile looking down at you. And then there's a bunch of metal containers and these round things that have doors in them, but they only look like they'll fit maybe 2 people. And then this thing, you can see into this thing, and you're looking in there, and it looks fairly large, like about 20 feet, like another room.
Where is that other room?
It's like freestanding in the room you're in right now. I'll show the map to everyone in chat right now in Twitch. So they've come upon this huge room, and there's a big dirt pile in front with a line of squid head guys looking down at them, and they came running out of this hallway here. So there's a pod here with a door, like you can fit 2 people into these things. And then there's a couple other ones here, but they're like tipped over and broken. These look like 4 doors going into the wall. And then there's this weird room just in the middle of this room that you can see, where you're looking in through like a porthole or something.
Oh man, I love portholes. Let's go in there.
So when we first we're scouting this from the outside. There was this area that they were like excavating. Is this the area they were excavating from the outside? On one end?
Yeah.
We went around and went in through the middle?
That's right. Because
Okay.
you couldn't see that. Remember, there was like a ridge of dirt around it, and the nose of this thing, of this structure, was buried in it, and they were digging out and coming up, and that's where the really tall dude with the 6 fingers on each hand was out there, seemingly guiding what was going on.
Close the doors. Back up.
Go back inside.
There were a countdown. That's never good. Whenever
Few
my
people
mother
inside.
were
Yeah.
counting down, she were always quite cross.
Yeah.
That's right. There's a countdown going on, isn't there? So maybe.
It comes and goes.
I'd like to run into that room. Hiram and Patches like portholes.
Oh.
That's
Well, Bonnie looks behind and sees all those squid people coming up the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, maybe not. Maybe not.
Gutenberg is gonna push past Sloppy and Quintus here and
Still waiting on self-destruct, you hear in your heads. Get gone. Hurry up.
is this guy a door?
There is a door and there's like a little round room that looks like it'll fit 2 people.
Cool. I want to
Going in.
try to. Does it have the same door controls that I've seen?
They're open. They're all standing open.
Oh, fantastic.
And then
This one has this room has like I said, a porthole that you're looking at. And when you're looking through the porthole, you see a door on the back side of it, where that little chevron-like thing is. Right there.
but one of those looks broken, right?
These down here are like tipped over and full of rubble and stuff. These 4 are just doorways going into the walls.
Okay, where so there are squid folk in front of us, right?
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As you're standing out there.
Okay.
Oh no!
You're blurry, Jillian.
1, 2, number 2. That was Sloppy James.
Sloppy James.
You're running
Sloppy James.
to that.
Sloppy James is all the way over there.
Yeah, you're running to that door, and a beam comes lancing out at you
Oh my jeez.
for unfortunately 3 points of damage, right in the chest.
Oh,
Sloppy James is dead.
oh no!
With only 3 points of damage. With only 3
Good
hit
old,
points.
good old 0 levels.
we had the most bits with that one.
There's a large hole in his chest. Like Quintus turns around and is like, "Get in!" And you see Sloppy like right at the door, kind of lurch forward, with like an angled hole going through him, and then he just falls over.
Dang. Dang, he was our charismatic one.
Mascot?
Where
Mascot, yeah.
are were the squid people in this room? You said there's 6 in this room in front of us.
They're up on the ledge here, up on the ridge.
They're past the.
They're like
I got
that's
it now.
piled
I
up
see.
dirt.
I
and
wasn't
they're-
scrolled over far enough.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I get it.
And they're the first shot. Oops, I grabbed him, not the rangefinder. The first shot just came and took out because they have the high ground, mannequin. Don't try it.
Oh no!
All right, Splatnir and Bonnie are trying to find to be safe shelter behind this structure.
Oh
the
my
large
God.
Structure.
You're gonna do it to me, aren't you?
That's 2 natural 20s in a row.
Oh my jeez.
And Harold,
No.
I think your days have come to an end. Let me see here.
Oh
You have-
no!
Oh no, you have 4.
Harold has 14 hit points. He's
He
good.
does not.
He's
He
good.
has 4.
Oh my god.
But I only did 3, and then I have to check the crit table. So you have 1 hit point,
No.
but 3 on crit table 3. You're running right towards where that beam came from, because that beam came from here.
Yeah.
Crit
No,
table.
Harold was like one of the better
3.
characters.
Oh, you stepped into the attack. You sure did. And you're gonna get this much extra damage.
Oh, and Harold is dead.
A
Long
large chunk of Harold is missing. Like they dialed up the power on these things.
Oh my word.
All right. The other ones in the back are still moving forward. They've kind of taken to spreading down these hallways here and here.
Which hallways?
They have you in a pincer connection. The 2 side hallways off the main one where all those doors were, they've kind of split up, and they feel they look like they're just pushing you, like herding you like cattle towards the front or the bottom of this thing, because remember it's kind of angled down right now. All right. I'm gonna go by groups now. So Raven Gutenberg, you get inside the round room.
Yep.
And there's like 2 chairs in there.
We will sit in one in each.
All right. When you sit in the chairs, the door closes. And you hear some lights come on. Beep, 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 beep. And a rumbling sounds. Quintus.
Yeah.
What do you want to
A
do?
rumbling sounds. Does anything else happen from the outside?
You start to see a glow from underneath it.
Oh.
Like a magical glow.
Oh.
Quintus, on the cusp of death himself, and seeing his 2 comrades just die, is beckoning Jimmy to follow him. And Jimmy is definitely going to do that, while quickly, if he can, grab a weapon off of Harold.
All right, so you want to just grab some stuff off of Harold? Tell you what, I will look at Harold's sheet. Where is poor Harold? There he is. I got him. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll me a d5. I'll tell you what you grab.
D5. It does it. Oh, there it is. Huh?
It says
2.
2. As you're running by, you grab his hand axe.
All right, hand axe.
And you go hauling off with it. And you're running into the room that Quintus is in.
Yeah.
All right. 2 chairs, like a little porthole in front of you, and the door behind you.
Yeah, they're gonna sit in those chairs.
Same thing.
Immediately.
Door closes, rumbling, and then there's a kind of shaking, and a magical glow comes out from under that one as well.
Our friends are dead.
You're in these like little rooms. Belts, like straps, start slithering down and meet in the middle of your chest for all 4 of you. And you're like, oh no, we're trapped. All right, the big group up at the top. That room with a porthole looks pretty secure. Hey, Falconer. Oh, is the Falconer alive?
Mm-hmm. Near
Near?
is alive.
Near, give me a trained intelligence check.
Ooh.
I feel like this is something he would know.
Okay. I like hearing that.
He's like running. Oh yeah, totally. You're running your hand along these projections from this room, and you're like, you know, this sure looks like a wing.
Mm.
And then he looks on the other side, and he's like, that looks like a wing too.
This might be a vehicle. This might be a vehicle. Bonnie goes, what are you going on about? This might be a vehicle. Really? Yeah. Get inside.
What do you mean by vehicle?
Talking to you. What do you mean?
Right, but I'm standing right here.
I don't know. These look like wings. Plenus to me. That's the Raven who's still alive.
Swoops right in the door of that room and finds.
So we
perch
were
on a
just gonna
back
hide
chair.
behind it and try to get, not get shot, and we watched the others going into those little pods, and but now that this little bit of information from Near has got us thinking, because we were thinking we didn't want to be trapped inside these things, but we're gonna run inside. Bonnie, Near, and Splat.
Okay. Bonnie, Near, and Splat. So
We're gonna run into that structure.
okay, and then that leaves. I gotta move Bonnie so I can see. Hiram and Patches over there.
Where's the entrance? Is it in the behind?
It's right where Splat is, basically. This is the
Okay.
entrance right there. That's
Okay,
the
cool.
door.
Because we're working our way around this thing, so yeah, we're going.
He kind of looks in and he sees the entrance to that room, and then Near's like, "These are wings." All right.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
gonna give
also going for the entrance to that room.
It might be a magic craft.
another D5 roll.
And once we're inside, they're gonna look for windows that they can shoot out of.
Okay. Splat.
Provided
this
they
is
make
on
it.
Splat. Don't roll another. Oh, hey, you. By the way, Lich, you rolled a natural 20 on that intelligence. You all get a point of fleeting luck.
Ooh.
You're welcome.
You're a moving target. Oh, Splat has armor on.
Yes, Splat does.
A beam of some type of, I don't know, light ricochets off your shoulder and kind of makes your shoulder shrug. And you look, but there's no damage.
Nice.
But you felt the impact. You're like, that's the hardest light I've ever felt in my life.
That's
didn't
some
know-
pretty solid
light
light.
could
Right
do
there.
that.
The shoulders, does it not? Yeah.
All right. Raven and Gutenberg. So, okay, so Hiram Patches, you ran into that room. Splat ran into that room. Near and Bonnie are thinking about it.
Near and Near and Bonnie were running. All three of us were running.
Okay, so
into
you're all
that-
going to
into
go
the
in.
room.
So I'm just going
Yeah.
to pile you in here. Do. You all get in, and there's a bunch of chairs. There's like 2 chairs facing that porthole
Yeah.
that Hiram and Patches were looking through. And then there's
He's
like
gone into that one.
benches on the other ones.
Well, we're gonna die, aren't we, Raven? Yeah, we sure are.
We sure are.
We sure are. We done cooked our gooses, didn't we?
Since we're the first ones in, Near is going to go and sit in one of the chairs up front,
Okay.
while Bonnie and Splat look around and maybe sit down on one of the chairs in the back.
Okay. Yeah, there's like 2 with this this console lights up.
Actually, Bonnie's out the back going, come on, and trying to figure out how to close the door. Is there a door, or is Hiram and the seaman with us, or what are they doing?
Yeah, we're in the room.
When
Oh,
they,
you're in there too. Okay.
like Bonnie's leaning against the door with her head out, like come on. And when they run in and she brings her head out, her hand is on one of those plates, those metal
Oh, that's
plates,
nice.
and the doors go shook and shut.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Are there any windows we can fire out of?
No, there's just the main porthole in the front, the main window in the front. There's nothing seems to open. There are some like cabinets and stuff inside there though.
All right, then yeah, Hiram and Patches are gonna look through the cabinets for stuff they can use for self-defense.
Roll me a D8, please. An 8. Oh, you found these before. You're like digging through some stuff, and among the things of that are kind of interest are the little tubes that you can look through, and they have like a red dot and a number.
Oh, nice.
When you're looking through them, you find 2 of them. You can roll for your other character for a different cabinet. They're not both looking in the same one, I'm
Two
sure.
looking tubes. All right.
Yeah, some looking tubes. I think we ran into those already.
We did. I've actually got one in my pocket already.
Yeah, somebody does. Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect. This is absolutely perfect. You open up this case like a chest that has a handle on it to carry, and you look inside, and you're not really sure what you're looking at. There's like a small metal rod with a handle, and then there's like a it's like a handle from a sword. But there's a bar going this way, and there's all kinds of green and red and blue little bits and some green
On it, bits
Cards?
on it, or
like all inside.
inside the chest.
Yeah, in like little compartments. They're all put into these compartments that they fit perfectly in.
And they're in little boxes, or they're just sitting out there.
When you open up the chest, so it clamshells open. And then there's a surface here and a surface here, and some things are stuck in small nooks up here, and a bunch of stuff is stuck there. And then when you close it, the edges of where they seem to come together and keep everything in place.
Do we know what these are?
No idea, but we'll put it aside for later.
All right. Okay, so should we be figuring out how to make this go?
There's a bunch of lights at that seat that Near sat in front of. Boop, 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 boop. And you hear in your head, self-destruct commencing. 2, 1. And then Near hears,
Wait, what?
Push the green one in his head. Push the green one. Let me end my life in peace. So pushes the green one.
Does Near know his colors?
I'm glad he's not.
Goodbye, everybody.
You're
colorblind.
colorblind.
The green one or the blue one? Uh-oh. There's a rumbling sound from the back. It kind of rumbles and then suddenly it goes bzzz, and it starts like this whining sound. Zzz, and the whole room starts rising off the ground. Meanwhile, Raven Gutenberg and I can't see over the dead body. Jimmy and Quentin. So many dead, I can't tell who's in there. Your little rooms rise off the ground, and then dip forward. So you're like sitting in these chairs, but these straps are holding you in.
I don't like this.
And then they go out the open space. And their trajectories are so low that they clip these squid heads.
Aha!
Nice.
Oh God.
I'm going to turn the map
Get
on for a
out,
second
squid
here.
monsters.
Squid monsters just get splattered by your rooms,
Do we have windows?
moving away. There are very small portholes. So I'll just draw some lines here, like yours went this way and took those guys out. Yours went this way and took those guys out. And now the room that you are all in is turning and is going to, looks like it's going to move the same direction.
Like turning.
Yeah, your room lifted up. Like you're looking out the porthole in front, and you're like you push the green button, the flashing green thing button, and suddenly you know the room rose, and you're like whoa, and then it swung to the side, and you saw the other two pods just splatter those squid heads.
Ooh.
Squids in one direction, legs in the other, arms everywhere. Oh, it was a sight to behold. And then your room starts slowly moving out in the same direction.
Well, that's odd.
Yeah, I feel this need to yell yippee-ki-yay something.
There must be a very large winch we didn't see afore.
Yippee-ki-yay! And then the wine gets louder. And then you all have left this map.
Ah.
Yeah.
We're flying now?
Did the straps
Yippee-ki-yay,
come down?
the
mother
round
trades
rooms-
well.
The round rooms are kind of spinning, so every once in a while you're on your back, and
Yippee-ki-yay.
sometimes you're on your front. Was there a question? I thought I heard a question somewhere.
No.
Oh yeah,
No.
the
Ansel.
the larger room that we all climbed into. Did straps come down on us as well, or are we just sort of free floating in this thing? As it...
They just kind of like
Jelly beans in a jar.
so there's like two benches in the back where you sat, and as soon as you put your back down, they just kind of these black straps started coming down and met in the middle. The same thing with Near in the front chair as well.
Awesome.
And
Buckle
then
up for safety.
Good work, dear. You're the pilot now.
I don't think this thing has sails.
Ah!
and
I'm both very excited and very, very scared.
you can kind of see the two round rooms with Raven and Gutenberg and Jimmy and Quintus in the near distance, and they're kind of rotating as they go. And then your room, almost said the wrong word. Your room gets in front of their rooms and starts, and they all start guiding. And then from behind you, like a picture shows up on your porthole. All three of the machines. A little picture shows up next to the porthole, and you can see that big structure that you were in. And it's getting smaller and smaller, and then suddenly it explodes.
Had too much gunpowder.
And
Is that what self-destruct means?
the whole thing just detonates into a massive explosion, and there's like blue and white energy connecting all the pieces of it together, and then suddenly they all just go and they disappear. They just collapse into each other and disappear.
Oh boy.
And then all of your rooms lurch to one side. Ooh, yeah, just like that. Lurched. Lurch to one side, knock your hats off. You drop your weapons.
Drop your weapons.
As you look, you see. I'm going to drag you over to the island map. I'm going to put the map on the screen here. So everyone on Twitch and the players. Did I drag you? I did. Okay. You're in the air, and you get to about here. You're about 750 or so feet away when all the rooms go askew, and they start moving erratically. You skip off of this ridge, and ding off of this peak here, and it's a rough ride. And you see this small island, and near you're in that front seat of the big room. Why don't you give me a luck check on your way down? It's not a huge island anyway.
Alrighty then. I'm really bad with the luck check because I've got 3 luck.
You're too busy going, ah!
Ah! I've closed my eyes at this
Do you have
point.
any fleeting?
Near is closed his eyes. What?
Do you have any fleeting luck?
I can't spend it.
It's already included.
Oh, it's a luck check. I'm sorry.
It's included in the luck. So you
right.
have 3 plus 1 right now.
I have like 10 banked. Should I reset that?
No,
I have a bunch banked on one of my characters, but I'm not telling him who.
it's not me. It's when one of you rolls a 1. Which one of his characters? It's not near. And then the rooms, everything goes dark and rumbly. Things are tumbling around. Anything that was in your hand is now flying through the air as a projectile. Every character is going to make me a luck check. And I'm just going to go down the list of characters. It starts with Gutenberg. Oh, boy. The luck check, please.
Is this because we're landing?
Landing. Landing.
That was a terrible
Landing.
luck check.
No, the lower one, the one below that.
Oh, the button that says luck check.
Yes, that one.
Yeah.
There we go. That's better. That's better.
That's better.
Technically, that's a 1, but I'll let it slide because it's a luck check.
Is it? Oh.
You rolled a natural 20, but you have 20 luck, so you succeeded. Raven.
Oh,
Yeah, because remember you want to roll under your luck. Your luck check.
Right, for luck checks, you roll under. So, oh no, Raven. That would be rude. So Gutenberg had in their hand 1, 2, 3, 4. Comes out as
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Doo-doo, boop, 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 boop. No, nobody.
the sleeker comes flying through the air as your room is tumbling and crashing, and Raven, it chops into you for 2 points of damage.
oof. Well,
Big
There
oops
she
all
goes.
around.
Oh, that's it. Oh, she only
she
had 1
goes.
left. I'll
No,
just-
she's got 1 left, but
she did have 1 left.
correct. So she
Hey.
took 2 points, and now she is quite dead.
Her head bursts open like a melon.
The sleeker is like this
Painting the
weird
walls.
blade with handles on it, and it comes.
Oh.
So when Gutenberg
Oh,
looks,
that thing.
yes, that thing. It's
I
a
had it written on my character sheet from like 3 weeks ago.
It's
I
a
didn't even know what it was.
hairy way to go. It's a hairy way to go. All right. Congratulations, Gutenberg. You survived the crash. Hiram. Luck check.
Yeah.
Hey, Patches. Luck check. Do not sing Kokomo. Sorry, Twitch chat. I've been really busy today. Oh, and another success. Your weapons are all flying around, but they managed to get embedded into other things that aren't you.
Yay!
Yay.
We do have a few tentacle twists banked from earlier in the stream, just in case you missed
Oh,
them.
there are?
Yeah, there are 5.
Oh my goodness.
Holy cow, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you shouldn't have told me that. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Hey, look.
Thought now might be the right time.
I
for
have
that to
these
happen.
luck tokens that I got from Crawl for the Cure. They're like little poker chip type things, which are super cool. Very hefty, have a good sound to them. We'll use this one. Do you want patches to be Admit 1 or Carnival of the Damned?
Oh, I feel like Patches is Carnival of the Damned for sure.
Egeo Necris.
Hiram didn't make it.
Oh no!
No!
4 tentacle twists.
You just had to remind me.
Doom snap.
He's like, I survived!
Ah! Yeah.
His own weapon.
Something that just
he was
hadn't
holding his
fallen
own
over
weapon.
quite yet.
I survived! Ooh. All right.
Yeah, we're all landing in our spaceships right now, or rooms, our flying rooms.
Our rooms have
Flying
suddenly come to an abrupt halt.
Your flying
We're not
rooms-
sure why.
I prefer to call these our caskets. A lot of death is
Luke
happening.
Hiram's
Flying
body.
coffins
That's what friends
pinged
do.
off the mountaintops, and then ricocheted off of a ridge, and then came spiraling down onto this island. We are now down to Bonnie, Near, and Splat. Luck checks.
All right,
Please.
I'm gonna do Near first.
Okay, Near. Oh no. Oh, Near. All right, Bonnie.
Walk it off. Walk it off.
Walk that other part of your body off that got sliced off.
Okay, and then Bonnie.
Bonnie made it.
Yes.
All right.
And Splat.
A success.
That's a success.
20 out
Boy,
of 20 out of 20. You rolled. Look at how many 20s have been rolled as luck checks just now. I think roll 20 is broken.
Oh, okay, because it's counting my fleeting
up to
luck.
it.
It counts
Okay.
your fleeting luck. Yeah, there was a.
Yeah.
It might not have been on this stream. We had a discussion about that, and I looked at it, and that's just how it works. And I was like, oh, whatever.
Yep. Okay.
Bonnie's skull that she had started with got loose from the bag as everything was crashing, and she reaches out to grab it, and it hits the back of the chair where Near is, just as he's turning to see what the commotion is, and the pieces get him right in the face.
Oh.
How much Oh no! How much damage? He's just dead.
He's dead.
He only had 1 hit point. That's what I was
Oh yeah,
gonna say. He's dead.
I was gonna roll a d3, so
Yes. He's
Roll any kind of die, yeah.
here's your damage. 1 point of damage.
that's all it took.
That's all I needed.
No.
All right.
Cleanus begins to squawk sadly.
So let's see. Harold is gone.
Yeah, I have Jimmy and Quintus left.
And Sloppy James is gone. Okay.
Sloppy
Is
James.
gone.
Oh, I
Sorry.
thought Sloppy
R.I.P.
James was gonna
Gone
make
from
it.
this
Sloppy
plane,
James.
but he lives on in our hearts.
Thought Sloppy James was gonna make
And in the
Steve.
crabs he gave me.
Also in those, yes.
it. All right. So go ahead and make your luck rolls, luck checks. The lower of
Luck
the two.
check,
One for
baby, luck
Quintus.
check.
For Quintus.
Success.
Quintus makes it.
Yay!
Come
The,
on,
the
Jimmy.
rooms are rumbling around, and there's noises and explosions.
Hey! 2 successes.
All right. Let me grab.
Try and
up
kill
some-
me, DM. Try and kill me.
There you go.
I got
kill
2
you.
successes. Do it to me.
I have a tentacle twist. There are numerous
Got 6
tentacle
of them.
twists. Yes, there's 6 of them. So I'm gonna copy them. I'm gonna bring you over to this map here. Oh, look, you're all there already. There's like smoke, and it gets real quiet after having been really loud, and the rooms finally stop moving, and when everything comes to a halt, you open your eyes, and the rooms are kind of askew, but the straps had saved you from flying around loosely in the rooms, and the doors are kind of busted open, and you can see the mist outside that you saw surrounding the island before.
Near, I'm gonna use your skull to replace the one that killed you. I hope you don't mind.
Wow.
Don't mind me.
Oh.
Don't mess
Cleanus
with
is going crazy, going nuts.
don't mess with Bonnie. He's-
All right.
You see, you just see her on the other side of the seat, and you see her arm go back and forth, and blood spurting a little bit. Cleanus, the Falcon's going crazy in the passenger seat. I don't know what we're gonna do about him. That could be food, I guess.
Gutenberg is going to take every item.
I have a
off
plan
of the
now
other.
for him. I know what's gonna happen.
Good. So the back door of the one I'm in.
The porthole is busted out. The door is all janky and crumpled up to the side. There's a couple ways to get out.
Who's alive? Is it Patches is still alive, or is it Harem still alive?
Patches.
Patches. So Harem died with us too.
Yep.
Right. So
Which means there's some armor if anybody wants it.
Hiram and Near. So Splat, Bonnie, Patches, Jimmy Quintus, and Gutenberg. Right? 6 left. Sounds like a funnel. Okay. The 6 of you kind of crawl out of your now done flying, broken, destroyed rooms. And you're not sure where you are, but it's misty all around you.
Oh, good, another island.
Hello. Anyone there? Anyone there?
How big? This is a smaller island.
Off in the
right?
distance, you hear caw, 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 caw. For real.
Well, we know that there are birds there.
Patches is gonna fire into the mist
Fog.
towards the cacaw.
Okay, it sounds really far away.
Fire what?
He's got an energy rifle.
Oh, nice. One of the long ones.
Yep.
It makes a hole in the mist, and then when the air comes in, the mist swirls around it.
So it looked cool.
It looks
Oh, it
cool.
feels slightly better.
Does that thing like have ammo?
No idea.
Fantastic.
It goes bzzz, splat.
I only just figured out which way around it goes.
Yeah, that only killed one person. Partially killed one? I can't remember if it killed somebody. I think it did.
It killed
It
someone.
did.
Yep,
It did.
absolutely.
It was like
right.
pointed
Pathfinder,
backwards.
wasn't it?
Absolutely murdered somebody.
Who wrote these tables? All right. What do you want to do, the 6 of you?
Well, there's sort of a rock thing up ahead. Let's walk over towards that.
It's like a big hole in the ground.
Okay. Bonnie's following with the head of Near. She's trying to get all the rest of the blood out.
Who's the sailor? Hiram, not Hiram.
Nope,
Patches.
Patches. Yep.
Give me a trained intelligence check.
Ooh.
Oh, nice. Hiram's like, I mean, Patches, Hiram from the dead. You're going the wrong way. Patches, you hear water washing up on a shore, not far off to the east.
Water, that's my favorite thing. I'm married to it. Let's go.
I'm so happy to see water again. I didn't think I would be.
So which way is the water? If up is north?
To the right, to the east. To the east.
To the east.
All right, so we're gonna head that way.
Where are we at? An hour, 10 minutes. Okay. It's About what I expected.
Oh, is this how much time you needed to kill us all?
I didn't want it to drag on and on. I figured quick couple kills, maybe some kills in this scene or the next.
Hey, well, don't go into the water. It's gonna kill us.
What is it
It's gonna
gonna
kill us.
kill
Back in the
us?
ships. Back in the ships. You heard him. I heard that voice again in my head.
I didn't say the water was going to kill you.
I don't believe you.
Something out here is gonna kill us. He just said it.
The
What
last
isn't gonna kill us?
the last thing you heard, remember that voice that you were hearing while in the structure? The last thing you heard from it was, "Thank you, strangers. You've ended my suffering." And that was when it was like, whoosh, whoop.
Oh. You're
That's quite
welcome.
dark.
I think it's a little late
dark
for
quick.
that, but
We're way beyond. We're way into weird gonzo darkness.
Yes, yes.
All right, so you're trudging along, and it takes a little while. You got to be like it's misty, so you can't quite see where you're going. So I imagine you're moving somewhat cautiously.
Yeah.
It's
He
certain.
asks as a question.
Yeah.
Okay.
nah.
Stretch
We're full of confidence over here in an undisclosed location.
right. Just
surrounded
tons
by
of your
fog.
friends murdered in the last.
Yeah,
20 minutes.
that was back there. We're here now. Totally different scenario.
That was so 2 minutes ago.
As you're cresting the island's edge,
Ooh,
and you
we're
see
edging.
tattered sails on a battered mast.
sorry.
We're
Sails.
edging.
Ah,
Sorry.
Beneath.
is it the Stercorarius?
Somebody else might die. No. Beneath it sits the deck of a ship that, by the looks of it, should be at the bottom of the sea, or at the very least, resting on its side in a small rocky inlet. Yet there it sits, upright and unmoving, as if not quite in the water that surrounds its keel. What appears to be a newly painted nameplate on the back is easily readable, obviously not easily readable as
Oh, please be like super complicated.
Macronectus.
Okay, I can get with macronectus.
Macronectus.
I think it's say I could say that.
Stercorarius. That was really long.
Stercorarius.
If
Macronectus,
anyone,
is that when you get
Manually
like one of
manipulated.
those waddles?
yes, macronectus.
Macronecrus.
Mac-
Any relation to Legionecrus?
Huh?
Macronectus.
Nectus. Nectus. Okay.
Nectus.
Like nectar, nectus.
Macronectus.
Macronectus?
It's in Twitch chat. Macronectus.
Ah.
Okay.
God, who came up with these ship names?
It'd
and
just be
why?
like darling
cool
or
Sea Rider.
There we go. That's a good name.
You hear some sounds from below deck. And
where are we? How far away is this thing? We're
you're
hearing the
like
sound?
you're like on this ridge that comes down like not quite a sand dune because it's still this black rock, black sand type thing. So you're about 120 feet or so from this shipwreck. It looks like a shipwreck. Really.
Okay.
All right.
A ship. A ship.
Should we go see if anybody's
So we don't-
home?
Or are you
Yes.
kidding? It's a
I say
ship.
we do.
Finally, something we understand. Let's go.
We don't see anybody on deck, right?
There's nobody on deck, but you do hear some noises coming from below decks. Some banging and whatnot. Perhaps like the
We
sounds of
sailors have a
construction.
code. It'll be fine.
All right. Yeah. Do we
What
swim
if they're
out?
mutant crabs.
No, it's very near the shore. There's like a makeshift gangplank that
Oh.
looks
Oh,
like some
okay.
metal wreckage that you could walk up to get onto the ship.
Oh. Well, I say we make our way down there. Get up on that boat. Let's get off this island.
To the seas.
They've brought my
The
boat.
seas.
Okay, are you just gonna
are-
stroll down? You're gonna be
You're
stealthy.
part of a
You're gonna
grand
be-
story now.
How are you gonna
Uh,
approach?
Oh. I want to say cautiously, but being so excited to see that boat, I'm
I mean,
thinking
we
we'd be
do
running
have
down
a laser weapon.
there. Yeah, yeah. We have armor and laser weapons. We're taking this ship.
Sure.
Oi.
Patches, you can make a maritime check, which is a trained intelligence check
Heck
about
yeah.
this ship, if you like.
Patches, make one of those maritime
An
checks.
intelligence check?
Yeah, trained intelligence. I'm not gonna hold it back from you. Like you're walking down there, and this ship was clearly underwater recently. You're astonished that it's floating, that it's buoyant in the water right now.
Wait, is this Davy Jones' ship?
And there seems to be like fresh supplies on the main deck. Like you can
Well,
see there's like the ship was underwater, but that stuff on the deck was not.
Well, I'm not one to look a gift horse in the mouth.
I mean, we still have a laser weapon.
Also,
Wait,
it's not
wait.
a horse.
Who's going up against that?
If
Right.
it were, if it is floating, who am I to question why it's floating?
Okay.
It's a ship. Let's
It's
go.
a ship.
Bonnie and Splat don't know any of this stuff. We're just happy that there's a ship. We've got this cool body armor stuff on. Splat's got his his lightning stick out.
So you're
Boom,
gonna
sticky.
step on the gangplank and start walking up.
Before we walk onto
Splat
the
is.
ship, did anybody take Hiram's armor and weapon?
You
Oh,
can.
crap.
We can do that in the break. You loot. You're dead. That's fine. We're not gonna leave stuff behind if you don't want to.
Oh,
Okay.
I was just
Rude.
It was.
in
It
case we
wasn't.
get shot. If somebody's wearing it, it might be important.
Okay.
I didn't speak up. I didn't speak up because my two are still wearing their. They already have some. So it'd be.
Patches has it too.
Yeah, it'd be the other two.
We can sort some of that off screen. All right.
Okay.
So Splat just starts walking up, puts his foot on the gangplank, and from just out of sight, a head looks up.
Oh,
Damn skid people.
Hey,
Squid,
it's
squids.
time for us to take a break. Find out what happens with this squid head. He's actually wearing a pirate hat and in pirate clothes. And he kind of looks up, and you look at him, and that's the scene. We'll be back in 10 minutes, everybody.
Right on.
10 minutes.
10 minutes, everybody.
do you then?
Tentacle twist.
Tentacle twist. This is the tentacle twist. This is a tentacle
Oh.
twist.
Oh,
Tentacle twist.
We'll sail for 10,000 miles. We'll sail for 10,000 more. We'll drink and we'll fight and we'll sail all night. We'll sail for 10,000 miles. We'll tack through 1,000 more storms. We'll tack through 1,000 storms more. Heave ho through the day and the devil will pay. Tack through 1,000 more storms. We'll sail for 10,000 miles. We'll sail for 10,000 more. We'll drink and we'll fight and we'll sail all night. Sail for 10,000 miles. We'll starve for 50 more leagues. We'll starve for 50 leagues more. for one watch more. Thirst for one watch more. We've been drinking our piss and we'll have no more of this. Thirst for one watch more. Now the ship is all ours. The ship is no longer yours. And we'll keep you alive lest another man dies. The ship is no longer yours. Sir, sail for 10,000 miles. We'll sail for 10,000 more. We'll drink and we'll fight and we'll sail all night. Sail for 10,000 miles. We'll sail for 10,000 miles. We'll sail for 10,000 miles.
Hey there, TJ Cyclops here. Do you like extreme dungeon crawling? I sure do. You might like X-Crawl. It turns dungeon crawling into a big arena sport, and you catch it live here on Goodman Games Official every Thursday. You might also like Viva La Dungeon. It's the only battle royale dungeon crawling game show powered by Dungeon Crawl Classics. It's every Tuesday on the Liching Hour. Swing by and drop some dungeon bombs.
I was a sailor boy, and a tale to you I'll tell. It's all about the things I saw down in the diving bell. Down in the diving bell at the bottom of the sea, there lives a pretty mermaid the fishermen like to see. miles underwater, it's a very hard matter to dry. I was a sailor boy and a tale to you I'll tell. It's all about the things I saw down in the diving bell. Down in the diving bell at the bottom of the sea, there lives a pretty mermaid the fishermen like to see.
Here we go live. Hey everybody, we are back. The crew has made it off the island with the strange structure, which then exploded in the background as their rooms were flying away. But then the shockwave crashed them into a mountain peak, and they have now crashed onto an island of their own. And they found what looked like a sunken ship. And when they stepped on the gangplank, because it sounded like work was being done, a squid-headed pirate poked his head up from above them. And that's where we begin.
Berg's gonna take Adderall and
Are we far enough away that I can shoot them with this rifle?
Yeah. He's in pirate garb, and he looks at you all and he waves.
So I'm gonna level the rifle and says, "Ahoy! Who be you?"
And he's gonna stride forward and hold up near his head and go, "Come on, tell us who you are."
what in tarnation is that?
But I'm not. I'm gonna be staying behind Patches.
Bonnie, no, we gotta hold on a second. What do you have?
This is near skull. My skull killed him. Urich's skull killed him, and so I'm gonna use his skull. It's okay. He said it was okay.
Alright.
As long as he said it were okay.
It's okay.
That sounds
It's
exactly
creepier
like
now.
him. You're right. Alright.
Plenus is circling us up ahead, and when she says all that, you hear it cry "Grrrr!" from Plenus.
Plenus lands on one of the arms of the main mast. When you look up, you see a black and red parrot up there too.
Oh. Black and red parrot.
A black and red parrot.
Sounds like a pirate's bird.
Is it
So the squid-headed pirate waves at you and then gives you like, and
One
just
word. Sounds like.
where?
Fox.
Stop.
Bear.
Sounds like stop. And it's just like, and then you see old Captain Guido. You would recognize the clothing of the captain of the Stercorarius. Their patches.
Absolutely, I
crew.
would.
And then you look at this squid-headed sailor, and you're like, Quartermaster Warclaw? Because it is, in fact, the quartermaster of the Stercorarius.
Are those your heads, or have you got other heads on top of your heads?
In your mind, you hear the voice of Captain Guido say, these are now our heads. But we have taken control of these things.
Really?
He's like standing on the quarterdeck, looking down at you all. And he's projecting his thoughts right into your heads. Slightly disconcerting at
terrifying.
first.
I hate that even more than the way
Are
you
you-
used to talk to us.
Are you all hearing this too? Are you hearing this? Okay.
I'm hearing summit.
Do you think it's the ship? The
Well,
ship,
it's
that
Guido
not
up
ship,
there.
that thing. How do you know?
Well, I'd know that voice anywhere, even if it weren't coming into my brain directly.
Oh, okay.
He's like standing with his arms on his hands on his hips and like, you know, in a classic pirate pose with one leg up on the rail, and he's like,
That's exactly how he always stands, too.
it is exactly how he always stands. Yep.
No squid man would know to do that.
Okay. All right.
Alright, if you trust him, I trust him.
So now when
But no,
you hear,
let's not get ahead of ourselves. I don't trust him, but
If
I know
you
that's him.
don't shoot him on sight, I don't shoot him on sight.
in your head
Much
you hear,
better.
I'm right here. I can hear everything you say.
I know.
I'm right here.
You can't if we do this.
Still can hear you. Can
Oh.
still hear you.
Trust is earned, Captain.
Did you notice the part where I'm projecting my thoughts into your heads? It goes both ways.
We did quite, yes. Are you saying I don't have to shout?
Yes.
Oh, very well then.
Knock it off. And a third squid head comes up. He's taller than the other ones, and you know him to be the first officer of the Stercorarius, scuba guy. And he's got a trident. He was a religious fanatic,
Damn.
the goddess of the sea. And he's like, you hear in your heads, he's like, "Oh, we found a crew! Excellent! This is a fantastic day, Captain!" And the captain's like, "Shh, we're talking here."
Well, okay. We want the ship.
Yes.
You want a crew on the ship.
We're taking your ship.
It's going to work better if the crew is here, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
These lubbers
I
have
don't-
no idea what they're doing.
There's, yeah. I just know it
Presumptuous as
shut
always,
up and
but
don't-
correct as always.
There we are.
We mostly just need, well, Patches. We know you're a great sailor, very able-bodied seaman.
Able-bodied, aye.
Got some gunner positions open. You want to be a gunner?
I like being able to hear. I think some of the children might be good for it.
Oh, okay. Navigator. You know.
Now you're talking.
I don't-
I've got one of these lucky sighty tubey things.
Oh, he calls it. He's like, I've been able to access the memories of these creatures. It's fascinating. What you have there is called a sighting laser.
Ooh.
It's an invisible beam of light that shoots out of the one end. Don't look in the wrong end of it. Shoots out of that end, touches an object, and then returns, and the device, the tube, can tell you how far away it is. There should be a number in there when you look.
Why
Ours
does
indeed.
everything involve lasers?
I don't even know what a laser is. I don't even know what accent I have.
Laser,
Need to
I've
find my
barely
accent.
touched her.
It's a pirate accent.
But
Captain
it
Guido,
doesn't
it's
work
Captain
for my
Guido's
little
voice,
lady
but
voice.
when Captain Guido was on the Stercorarius, he often talked like a pirate captain because he won that ship in a card game and it sunk on its first voyage. So he was pretty upset about that. So he's decided that he doesn't speak like this anymore. But it's definitely his voice still.
We knew that weren't his real accent.
Everybody did. It's all right. It was all part of the show. It was also
are you-
the eye patch where one day it was on this side and the next day it was on this side because I couldn't remember where it was.
And the one eye gets tired. I understand.
So what are you all doing out here? That's Splat. What are you doing out here?
It's Scuba Guy that answers. He says, "Oh, we have captured an apparatus, a flying machine.
We just
Yeah, and it,
We just came in
deployed
some.
just a moment ago.
oh, I thought I heard a boom. We have it in the cargo hold. It's not fully operational, but as you can see, this ship is seaworthy.
We had noticed. Where did this ship come from?
About 100 yards out and 100 feet down. Right about there. pointing out to the open water.
Can you
How'd
breathe
you get it
underwater now?
above the water?
So is the flying ship keeping this ship afloat?
Yeah, we were building a harness in the cargo hold to keep the ship up.
Huh.
You might hear a low hum down in the cargo hold. There's like a voop, 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 voop. That's
That
it.
sounds like something beyond my ken.
But we've rigged up some steering controls here where the wheel used to be, and we think that we can make a life of being pirates. Ha ha! And then Captain's like, "Yar mateys, we're gonna be pirates."
If the ship is on
So
a
you
flying apparatus, does it have to stay on the water?
Well, currently, as you can see, and so by scale, normally like this much of the ship would be in the water, but really it's like 2/3 of what would normally. So you can see like
Right.
the barnacle line of where it would have been had it been a normal ship
Yes.
is raised up. And he's like, it's not quite fully functional, so it can't fly. It's sort of
What if we grab the flying stuff that we came in and
What if
add
we
it to
try
this
really,
one?
really hard?
Do you have that chest with the handle that had the stuff inside it?
Oh, oi.
Warclaw points and he's like, that chest will help fix this ship and get it underway.
There you are.
Wait, what do we?
I've no use for the damn
This
thing.
is our only leverage. It's okay.
You're all welcome to be crew on the ship if you wish. We're not looking to have a fight here.
He's gonna need us if he's gonna crew this whole thing.
We'll do
We
a
need
standard
to get
pirate
off of this
contract.
damn rock.
What's the standard pirate contract?
Standard pirate contract.
Quintus just
The standard pirate contract is.
I want to hear. This is where we sing. Oh, I love it.
Oh,
No,
I
no,
forgot.
It's a standard
Order,
pirate
so-
contract. You
Forgot to tell you this island's name is
Don't worry,
Penzance.
ukulele. Everything
And
seems
now
so
you have to
much
sing and
sense
dance,
now.
everybody.
All right.
So,
This is what I came for.
the booty, the booty. So a captain gets a triple share. The other officers get a double share, and everyone else would get a single share, unless of course they took on some other officer position on the ship, which is kind of a standard contract where everybody on the crew is equal until they have more job responsibilities beyond. Like the master gunner is an officer spot, so he would get a share and a half or 2 shares. I can't remember what I have written down.
That's fair.
Is there room? Do you need a fool?
I have scuba guy.
Professional fool.
Oh, some
He whips
could,
out a
some
jug.
could argue.
Whips out-
Ask him about his goddess. You'll see how much of a fool he is. Steve Steele and Murder. Hello, Bert.
Hello, Bert.
Hello, Bert.
Hey, Bert.
Yeah, so each of the crew would get a standard share. So basically, everything gets totaled up, and then it gets divided into shares, and 3 and 2 and 2 and 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
I obviously need an officer position. She says. Bonnie says as she puts the head down just a little bit.
I mean, yes.
What kind of skills have you got there?
Well, I can be anything. Do you need a second in command? Ha! You there.
He
Fetch
looks
me
at
something to put this. Fetch me something to put this head in.
Captain looks down
Now.
at scuba guy like, I kind of have one of those already. He's pretty good with a trident, and he casts weird healing magic. It hurts though, because his goddess is painful.
That might be the opposite of what you're thinking.
Wait, the healing magic hurts.
Yeah, but then you get better right away.
Huh.
Like you're like ow, 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 and then all your wounds are washed with salt water, and then you feel better. But it stings.
We've had
It just
that.
sounds painful all around.
But you're instantly better after the salt water dries off.
I don't believe that.
Here, watch. We'll show you.
get
Scuba
used
guy,
to it.
stab him and then heal him.
What?
Which one?
You're the one talking. You're the one asking
I
questions.
still have 2 characters. And that would have been Quintus talking.
Trident's like, I'm happy to display the powers of my goddess. Starts walking down
I
the
don't think we
gangplank.
need to do anything rash now. He doesn't always get it right. Come on now.
He's raising his trident as he's coming
Don't
down.
do the thing. Don't do the thing.
He's like, oh, no, I'm not going to do that. The captain's just fooling. Right, Captain? And Captain's like, no. Oh, I was just fooling.
So somebody was fooling. Yeah.
Well,
So,
nice chat.
crew?
Yeah, I mean, I'm in. Gutenberg says, still trying to figure out which voice she wants to use.
I mean, there's nothing else on that island except fog, so might as well.
It's an island of fog and rock. I need to be off of it.
The captain speaks up again.
Hail of Fog and Rock.
The
Song
other,
of Fog and Rock.
The other notable thing about our ship is that it is not beholden to tide nor wind.
Oh.
Patches, what do you think that makes this ship in battle?
Unstoppable.
Unstoppable. Like
Tactically
he
superior.
pulls a mug out of somewhere. He's like, unstoppable.
Until you
And
get
his
like
tentacles just
15
kinda wrap around it.
broad skin.
I'm starving. Do you have any food? Can we get to drinking and eating?
We've got pickles and jerky and fresh water.
Love it.
Well, I think
So-
I've still got some hardtack in one of my pockets.
No, thank
wow.
you.
Do you wrap the bacon around the pickle? Or
If you
the
wish.
Jerky around the pickle.
Yeah, then it's like bacon. If you want to rehydrate the meat, it'll take like 6
It's a gurkey.
It's a gurkey. Gurkey pickles, yeah.
All right. Well, think about my suggestion that I become an officer on your boat.
I do need a master gunner.
I might not be right for that one,
It's
says the halfling.
you get to order other people around.
I love it, and I'm very good at it.
You'll have a powder monkey.
I will kill somebody for this role.
One of
right
these-
now, you had me at powder monkey.
One of these over here. Like
Who do
pointing-
I slit?
Gutenberg-
Whose throat do I slit to
Gutenberg,
get this
Jimmy,
job?
Is it like a lemur? Is that
Is it an actual monkey?
No, it's a child.
It's a.
What?
I need to get to the bottom of what a powder monkey is.
in my brain? It's
Patches.
a ring-tailed lemur.
It's the person dumb enough to run around the inside of the ship with a keg of gunpowder.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Sounds like a ring-tailed lemur.
Yeah. Splat, you're the new powder monkey. All right. All right.
That sounds like an entertaining position, definitely.
Right.
The captain's like, okay, Master Gunner, your name was
Bonnie?
Bonnie. Very well, Bonnie. We'll put you into the Master Gunner position on a temporary basis. It requires a lot of math. You have to aim the cannon. Oh, the good news is the ship doesn't do this either. Or this. It kind of just does this.
Whoa. We don't need to worry about tacking nor waves.
Nope. As a matter of fact, we've been rigging up something really cool. You're going to love this part. Go ahead, Warclaw. Show him. Show him. And you see Warclaw's head like... He's like, no, show him. Show him. And Warclaw goes over to the mast and like pulls this line, and these tattered black sails drop down on all the... and the captain's like, you get it? We're a ghost ship.
Nice.
So
Is
if
that
anyone
why it
gets away,
wanted to
no one will
submerge?
believe them.
Ain't no one gonna get away.
Is that why you wanted like a pre-submerged ship?
Exactly. The fear factor alone of a ghost ship terrorizing the high seas. They'll send everyone they have out to get us, and no one will catch us.
He's got a very good point.
Well, you know, sign me up. Master Gunner.
Master Gunner Bonnie.
I'll do anything except powder monkey.
Well, I thought Splat was going to be the powder monkey.
Fantastic,
It's a very
that's right.
appropriate
We already
name.
agreed that.
Very appropriate name for a powder monkey.
It's just his
Splat.
onomatopoeia. It's
Because
wonderful.
that might be how they end up.
Wait, does Splat have to make luck checks?
whenever he's running around the shop.
Oh yeah, there's a couple mechanics.
Because
I've
he's
built in.
pretty lucky. He's a pretty lucky guy.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Let's
Might
hope he
work.
stays lucky.
Okay, the captain's like, "Welcome aboard, crew." There's some of the rooms, some of the cabins and such have, algae and coral and whatnot in them. Oh, there might be some food if you're hungry too. There's
There are cabins.
probably fish and stuff. Yeah, there's
What were this? A luxury
2,
liner?
3.
We're not just in a bunch of hammocks.
I think it was a passenger ship. It had some name, Titanium. I can't remember. I named it Macronectus, which is
Well,
like
that-
Where'd
Were
you
you-
come up with a name like that?
Macronectus.
Yeah.
Well, it's the
Just getting
same
your
kind
head,
of
I
place I
suppose.
came up with the name Stercorarius. See, Macronectus is the scientific name for petrels, giant seagoing birds that are scavengers. Do you get it? We're scavengers.
Oh.
I thought we were a ghost ship.
So is the Stercorarius. Stercorarius is a Jaeger bird, another seagoing scavenging bird. Why does nobody ever get this? And Warclaw and Scooby I just look at each other like,
They didn't cover that in sailor training.
well,
Oh, you got sailor training?
Oh, oi, I'm an able-bodied seaman. I am.
Oh, that's right. All right. I got.
Mind
taught
you, sailor training is
on books.
mostly which way is the front of the
Hey.
boat and how to take orders.
whoa.
Thanks for the raid, then, Dave.
Them
Them Dave and a
days.
party of 9.
Them Dave.
I'm sorry, sir, your table's not ready yet. If you would like to wait out on the patio, we'll get you some drinks straight away.
Or you can just chill at the
You
bar,
guys,
you know?
you guys are getting seated.
Give him a free tentacle
economy?
twist.
That's this party of 10. That's pushing it. Him and 9, that's like the limit on social gatherings right now.
Oh, who has the really cute Moogle? I need that. I need that Moogle.
Ooh, what? We've lost
Somebody has a
control.
Moogle with a link hat that's waving.
Oh,
and
yeah,
it's
I
really
see it.
cute.
It's Ohado. You can probably
Ohado.
follow Ohado. It's
I'm
theirs.
gonna
It does say Olhad in the name of the...
That's what I'm
the-
saying.
True.
So-
Oh, that's how you know.
Yes.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
how you knows who it is. The Lick.
So behind.
3G
Yeah.
Cube. Everyone calls
The
it
Lick.
the Licking Hour. I can see why you changed it.
The other one might have been more popular, but
Yeah,
for the
you
wrong
probably have
reasons.
hundreds of people coming
The
up for like
licking hour.
a minute.
You imagine welcome to the licking hour.
It's girls' night out. Welcome to the Licking Hour.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Ooh. Not gonna say.
That's,
Moving
that's
on.
on that's my OnlyFans page.
That was the joke I was gonna make.
There's the joke.
But I didn't know if this was the proper place to do that. So,
Well, let's set the stage for these guys. So we just survived a shipwreck, an island full of squid alien people. We got shot off into spaceships, landed just on the outskirts of the island to find a ship that should not be floating. And on this ship, we've met a captain who has got the alien squid on his head, but has taken control of the minds of the aliens. So he's a captain, pirate captain, who's now enlisted us onto his crew and his floating ship that has a spaceship in the hull, right? In the hull, is it the hold?
cargo hold.
In the hold, in the cargo hold, that makes the ship float just a little bit in the tip of the water, right? Just
Yeah.
like
It's like
Yep.
1/3 higher than a normal ship would be.
yes.
And he was the captain of the original ship that sank in the opening scene. And Patches, the Dungeon Barkeep's character, was one of the crew. And so 6,
yeah.
we started with a lot. We
Knowing there
lost
were
a
that left
bunch.
from
8,
Rivendell.
yeah, well, no, 16 characters.
16 in the beginning, lost a bunch in between the sinking and the island, and then just about 10 of them got killed really recently, as a matter of fact.
as recently
funnel-
as an hour ago.
The funnel did its job and got a whole bunch of people killed.
Eventually.
But it has hardened the nerves of those who have survived. You're true survivors now. And we're all going to level up in between the episodes. So,
Yes.
Captain Guido, Warclaw, and Scooby.
Hey, Fate.
What?
Thanks for stopping by, Fate.
Oh, Fate Octemia, good morning.
Good morning.
Every time you wake up, I'm a pirate on a stream, it seems. And I'm okay with that.
I'm okay.
Okay with that.
I'm a pirate and I'm okay. Hey, hey, hey.
Hey ho.
So, says welcome aboard. Find a cabin. So there's on the first deck below the main deck, there are 8 small rooms. The captain's like, I already have one up here by the poop deck.
Where's the master gunner's suite?
Oh, that's down with the cannon and the gunpowder.
The loud part.
Someone show me. Splat, show me where it is. Oh, I don't rightly know where it's at. You're not a very good powder monkey.
Warclaw is like, you can
We're
come
out
with me.
eventually.
It's one deck down. It's where all the guns are, and
Yes.
the explosives. So you go down there.
All the rooms on that deck.
You get the whole deck to yourself. It's the gunnery deck. It's all yours.
Oh yeah. Bonnie struts on down to the gunnery deck.
They say, as
Splat.
Warclaw's walking down there with you, he says you're probably going to want to recruit 1 or 2 crew members. Otherwise, you're going to have to do all the loading of the guns and aiming of the guns and the firing of the guns. That's what we expect from the master gunner. If there's not enough gunners to man a cannon.
How many people you got left there, Legion?
I have 2.
You have 2. Does one of them want to be a gunner? It'd be the one you don't. It's the one you don't want to play.
That would be the powder monkey.
Is it another powder monkey or is it?
No.
Is there, okay,
I'm just saying the one you don't want to play should be the powder monkey.
that's Splat. Splat's going to be the powder monkey. Unless you kill Bonnie before this is over with.
Well, I'm not planning on killing anyone right now.
Yay!
But there are some tentacle twists available.
There are tentacle twists.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to use a good tentacle twist right now. And coming through down the ridge from the mists are some more survivors who will help staff the ship, crew the ship, so that it can operate properly. Including some gunners that can fire some cannons.
Nice. I don't want to take up extra time, but we are definitely going to treat them hostilely until they explain themselves.
They don't get a better pirate deal than us.
Well,
I mean, I think they deserve a fair fight.
if they're crew, they get a share.
And I'm
If
not
they're
sure
an
my
officer,
rule.
they get 2. If they're captain, they get 3. And currently, the captain seems to be the only one that knows how to operate the ship. So he's probably going to stay the captain for a little bit.
Well, he's got that cool hat, squid
He's also
hat.
got
Still
the
squid head,
Choice.
yeah.
Skill.
Yeah.
Yeah, he took over the squid head from sheer power of will.
He
So
basically-
I'm gonna defer
Sounds like the
to him.
captain for me.
To explain it in modern terms is like he made his own local area Wi-Fi network, but he downloaded a whole bunch of stuff from their torrent server before he got connection.
This is Captain Guido, right?
yes,
Guido.
Captain Guido.
I
I
love him.
love it.
So
I
he's
love it.
like, I have the information in my head, but he still wants to go be a pirate.
Know everything.
Still wants to go be a pirate.
Well, yeah, it's in your
It's
blood, man.
amazing.
Once you, yeah, one's a pirate, always a pirate.
And he's,
Well,
you
I
know,
always
All
heard
the
first-
secrets of the universe. What are you supposed to do?
Well, first he was like a
Yeah,
high
right.
seas pirate, and then he was a digital pirate for a minute. And now he's going back to high seas pirate.
Is all of these
So,
terrible fan
your
translations
soul.
of One Piece
To
in
the
his head.
moon.
The case that you gave Warclaw, their patches, is explained to be an electronics repair kit. It happens to be in the adventure one of the ways to get favor on the ship and to help it get underway. So, with that kit, they are able to get the ship. There's a flyer in the hold, basically, to get that flyer prepped and running. And so, a lot of the jobs on the ship for crew are going to be like navigation, lookout, prepping of weapons, and boarding equipment. So getting planks and ropes and things ready, grapples for catching other ships, things like that. And so something extremely weird about this ship, it doesn't rock with the waves. The officers make no effort to get the sails in a usable state as they showed you. It wants it to be a ghost. It wants it to be a ghost. Captain explains that we have gone beyond the realm of normal seagoing vessels. He's saying this to the other crew members. Sails are no longer a necessity and only act as a disguise. So, prepping equipment to take prizes on the high sea. There's going to be a watch system. It'll be a 3-watch system, so you'll either be actively on watch, working on the ship at your station or something, or resting 8 hours each. It's a pretty good Patches is like, that's a pretty good watch rotation, because sometimes it goes into like 12-hour shifts and things like that. And so these other crew, you let these other crew aboard? The captain's like, in their heads they
we
sound
gotta
okay.
pick our jobs first.
Absolutely.
We're the cream of the crop because we got here first.
We rise
First
to the
in
top.
line.
Never eat a pig because a pig. No, never mind. Never mind.
What? Where was that going? I have no
Something,
idea.
something Terminator.
Rise to the top. I never. Yeah. something Terminator.
Something Terminator. All right. Yeah, you can totally pick your jobs. Like I said, navigation, watch. During battle, there are things that will be important to get done, like fires should be extinguished or the ship will disintegrate. Not yours won't sink, but the flyer might break free if the ship starts to burn.
Yeah.
Weapons distribution and preparation, like loading of pistols and firearms and things like that. Spreading sand on the decks to absorb blood and put out fires. Water
Makes
bucket
easier to
brigades,
stand.
reloading cannons, stuff like that. So there's a good amount of work to be done when there is combat.
All right.
Okay.
So you all got to pick your quarters first. And then there's another... I'm going to roll a die. There's 2 more sailors, actual sailors. There were 3 other prisoners from the Stercorarius. And then 2 people from somewhere else. So there's a 4, 5, 6, 7... There's 8 other crew that come aboard, along with all of you. How we'll work it for everyone that has multiple characters, which I think is everyone. You'll pick one to level up, and then except for Dungeon Barkeep, who just has patches. I suggest you pick patches to level up, and then the other ones will just become background NPCs on the ship. So if your
monkey.
main character dies, you can level up one of your other characters. Except for Dungeon Barkeep, he only has patches.
And
And jelly.
And
And
jelly.
jelly.
Yes.
I only have
That's
Google
right. Raven got sleekered in the head.
Raven.
All my friends
got
are
a slipper
dead.
To the head, yeah.
So,
Just have to be more precious about our characters.
well, you're going to get a little stronger shortly,
I
too.
should have
It won't be quite
kept a
as
better handle
deadly.
on everything I was carrying.
We'll worry about the looting of the dead bodies and stuff. I didn't delete any of the characters. I just took them out so I could keep track of who was alive. They're all still
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
so it's fine. Anchors away. Anchors
Do we even need anchors on a
You really don't.
ship like this?
when the captain puts stop, it literally just stops in place.
What if we just like have the anchor down all the time? Like, wouldn't that
So,
make
like,
other
drag on
people
stuff?
No, just like have other ships think, they're dead in the water. They got, their anchor down, and then we're like, bam!
You are mistaken, sir.
Well, I'm pretty sure
You
that
are
when they put up
mistaken.
a spyglass and they see the tattered sails on this thing, people are going to be like, interesting. Run away.
Does this mean we all get to wear spooky ghost costumes?
I hope so.
like his question. Let's answer his question.
I have some other squid heads too if you want. But if you want to be spooky ghost pirates, spooky ghost pirates it is.
Yes.
Well,
Why
this
does
is
he get a
a
severed head?
Sheets.
This is a semi-democratic pirate ship, all in favor of spooky pirate costumes. Say aye!
Aye.
Spooky ghost pirate costumes it is, mateys.
To Amazon.
Live by the good pirate, you die by the good
Deliveries,
Deputy.
deliveries will be here in 2 days or less.
Oh, they're cutting us prime.
We're gonna go get it from the warehouse ourselves.
Oh, nice. Well, they're very heavily guarded, though. You gotta watch out. For
We got
those.
cannon
Cannon.
and fodder. I
Laser
mean,
cannons.
crew.
We gotta level up a little more before we take on an Amazon warehouse.
Yeah, it's a high security location. This sounds like a
Game
great
took a-
adventure.
Thanks, Pseudopop. Thanks for coming
We
by.
may very well raid an Amazon warehouse in the future now. All right. And you get underway, and it's eerie because the ship just does this.
No rocking?
Nope.
No nothing, huh?
You just hear... And
We
then
missed
when
the planks creaking.
Well, the
way-
planks,
the
the
way, the
planks can
motion.
creak
Let's
from
find
because
a
the water
creaky
is still
plank.
rushing against the ship, and remember the ship is kind of
Jump on the
rickety.
cre-
So when you
Right,
first
okay.
get underway, part of the keel stays back. like, you're like, oh well, glad we didn't put that in the steering rig.
Apparently that weren't important.
Yeah, and like some boards fall off, and part of the mast falls off. You're like, we expected that to happen.
Are
Yeah.
we flying a flag? A pirate flag?
Oh yes, there is a
Do
pirate
we have
flag.
it, Jolly Roger?
There is a pirate flag.
Good.
More of a happy Steven.
An odd name
A
for
cheery
flag.
Nick.
Yes. The flag.
Affable Gary.
Raise what's left of the flag for me.
Amicable Joe.
I'm getting there. I've got to find the flag. I'll show everybody. I'll just throw it up on the interface here, on the overlay. Where be that flag?
Jubilant Gary.
It
Please,
just be the
Peggy.
Swashbucklers logo.
Yeah.
I'll just put it over my face there so everyone can see it for a minute. It's a set of crossed tridents with a squid head holding the tridents and large tentacles wrapping
Who-
across.
Where do you get your flag making done here on this island? Where did you get this done?
I gave it to Scuba Guy. Can't you tell by the tridents?
Scuba guy sewed this.
He does
amazing.
embroidery. Oi.
I think he just used chalk on it. I wouldn't put it in the water.
Okay.
It might wash off.
He's quite good.
He's very talented. All right.
I bet if we make a solution with enough ashes, it'll bleach it.
You're
I
on
don't know
flag
how I know
making
about
duty.
chemistry. All right.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm not powder monkey.
You're called the Colors Raiser.
I have no idea if this will work, but
Neither do I.
will it work better than me deciding what voice to use? Absolutely.
Oh, wait. Maybe I do have. You get basically an information dump into your brain,
Oh, hey, this is a family show.
and it's like
Oh, okay.
chemistry of some sort.
Oh,
You're like, oh, my head.
Oh.
Now you know
'cause
exactly how to
wait.
make back the flag.
so okay, cool. So the captain can
that might
talk
work.
and
There's a
dump
better
information into all of our heads.
Yeah, it comes in. I'm not going to use that phrase. It comes in
Full
pretty quick.
broadcast.
It comes in pretty
Okay.
quick.
Broadcast.
He
at a
broadcasts
the
very
Matrix.
high rate.
Like the Matrix.
Sort. Oh, I know kung fu.
He's got
Yes.
a lot of bandwidth available to him.
Well, you're all well within the reach of his router brain. So.
Yeah, he's got a gigabit connection. We're good.
All right.
How do you
Cool
think you
flavor.
reset it? You just like
Go to sleep.
I reset it when I took it over.
We put
And
his
like you
belly
see the
button, of
tentacles
course.
kind of move up every once in a while. He's like, no, stop it, stop it, and then like twitch a little. He's like, no, get down. Okay, yeah.
Ooh.
ever
Okay.
tried
They
to
move on their own
use-
accord.
Sometimes, yeah.
Interesting.
It's tough. I'm trying to keep the squids on Scuba Guy, especially Scuba Guy, and Warclaw from not taking them over and trying to kill us in our sleep.
Why don't you just?
I
pull
feel
the
like
squid
that would have been
off,
information I would have liked to have had before we left the
Oh
desert
no,
island.
it's fine as long as I'm not focusing on too much work and he's drinking like straight from a bottle of rum. Everything will be fine.
So what? Odd
we
question.
Should
Yeah.
keep
Pointed
the
out
captain in his quarters as much as possible.
I like that plan. That's why you're Patches. That's why you're the
Navigate.
third mate. No, the navigator. That's right. Sorry, I knew that.
There's a third mate position open. Is that what I just
Well,
heard?
there's technically a second mate, but we don't really need a second mate. We got a first mate, Scuba Guy there, until his
Have we
character
got a
gets killed
bosun?
off.
I don't think we should kill Scuba Guy. He seems pretty golden. He
He's
can
really
heal.
good at making things.
He is
Make flags. He can
He's
heal.
the cleric, basically, yeah.
Okay. Protect
So
him.
why do you still have the squid heads on if it's so difficult? Just throwing out the obvious question out there.
Enhanced eyesight, water breathing. I can swim really fast. For starters. Plus, I think most of the information that I hijacked from them is still residing kink, kink, kink. Because remember, they have these hard carapaces.
Oh,
He's like
yeah.
tapping. Kink. I think it's up there in that brain. I don't think our brain could hold it all.
It's a lot of brain, yeah.
It is a lot of brains. Brains.
Brains.
So the pros outweigh the cons. Good to know. Good to know.
But yeah, they get a
Until
little
we're all
feisty
dead.
every once in a while. I
Not
find
the
that
life for
rum
me.
quiets their voices in my head.
Oh,
Rum quiets a lot of voices in a lot of heads.
works for me as well. Oi.
So I'll always have a bottle of rum nearby. Not like I didn't before. Ah, right, Patches?
Indeed, sir. That's why we hung out with you. I mean, oi.
plus
You're a
the
great captain.
plus the sailing and the pirating and stuff too.
Oi.
My
So-
excellent strategy.
You guys hear a cannon go off. Poof. You hear Bonnie call out, "It works! It works! It was just testing."
We have limited supplies of that stuff. We need to go take a prize, crew. Call the crew to the deck. Warclaw, quartermaster. Call the crew to the deck.
Which one's the quarter?
I
That's
assume he does
Warclaw.
that.
Oh, work on
He does. He blows the bosun's whistle.
Oh man.
It's hard with these.
Bonnie comes up.
Oh wait, I
Working.
think somebody has one. I think someone's got a bosun's whistle.
Oh,
Is that it? Is that what you're
Right.
reaching for?
This is gonna
Do it.
suck.
Do it. Come
It'd
on.
be great.
It's gonna be great. Yes, there it is. We got it. We got it.
Trying not to be too loud in front of the microphone, because man, that thing can go.
That's the
Shatter our eardrums.
You
Oh, God.
hear that sound and
I've
everyone's
only read
like,
about them actually.
oh, we should go up on the deck. Yeah. So cleric of Pelagia is first mate Scuba Guy. Pelagia is the goddess of the sea. Some kind called the sea beep.
Lich,
Yes, the sea Mitch.
the sea lich,
Mitch,
Mitch?
Lich.
the sea snitch.
The sea kitch.
Bean counter.
And
The bean counter.
You said it started with B.
The beep.
Sea fitch.
The beach. Kind of spoiled it.
all
Yeah.
beaches are on the sea, so
Sea beach.
What you know of Pelagia, because Scuba Guy tells everyone, is you have to drown to become a proper follower of her. And then if she chooses to save you, congratulations. He's like, that's what happened to me. He has a long story about it, too. It's ridiculous.
Eventually, you will get bored enough to listen to it.
Eventually. Luckily, I can't find it right now, or you'd all be listening at this very moment. Oh, something cannonballs. So, all right, welcome, crew. The master gunner tested the cannons, and they work. And that was 1/4 of our ammo.
Oh,
You only had 4 shots.
Well, you go swim
Oh,
to the bottom of
wait.
the ocean and try to bring
good
cannonballs
news.
up.
Good news.
I can't breathe underwater.
There
I
you
have
go.
something. I have
Like some.
The cannonball?
2
oi,
chain shots.
shot. Oi,
Oh yeah.
chain shot and bar shot. Oi.
Wonderful. We've never fired those out of a cannon. We'll see if they work.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll
if
give
I
him a
have
shot.
Bar shot. I don't
Bonnie
have
comes
that
up
on
and
my
grabs
list,
one and starts
but
walking
I
back
have
towards
2 chain
the.
shots.
She
Does
takes
that
one
mean
and
it's
goes,
just-
"I'll try it."
There's a chance
Do I
that
have
the
Two
cannon
chain-
will
4
explode.
balls or 2 balls?
It's 2 balls
Four.
with a chain betwixt
Okay.
them, And so when you fire them, they spin round, hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
So you fire them both out of the same cannon?
Yes. Theory,
Or do you-
there is
two
argument
adjacent
about
cannons?
how that's meant to be done.
Right. I guess it depends how long the chain is.
Apparently, no one ever actually used one that we know of in history, so either could be.
Or the cannons exploded on the spot and they all died and nobody
I feel
knew
like
why.
I need to science this out when I have the
It
opportunity.
feels like it has to be the same cannon.
I feel like it would be. It makes sense for it to be the same cannon, as
Otherwise
long
the
as it doesn't
timing
get
would be-
stuck.
And
Yeah.
Legio says sometimes it's portrayed as loaded together and magic makes it spin.
I'm okay with that explanation.
Because, you know,
Honestly.
if they got launched, well, if you think about it, the chain is going to make the force from the gunpowder uneven. So one of them might start moving and then get some
Well,
type of
even
rotation.
to-
Otherwise, it's just two cannonballs with a chain trailing
I was-
behind it.
and
which
also,
would
if you
probably
have them
work.
in two separate flint cannons, one
Sure.
of them is definitely going to burn down faster than the other, and that's going to shoot forward and tear out the cannon with it.
But
and
you also
that's
want
gonna
them
be
to
bad
get launched
time.
at close enough that one doesn't get launched before, you know, and the other one gets launched before it starts
Yeah.
whipping back around and comes
So
and kills
definitely,
everybody.
they probably came
fighting
out of the
again.
same pipe,
Yeah.
just because that's.
And then, like,
Fire.
you would have to do it on
The
an
physics of fire.
above deck cannon, because if it's a below deck, then you have that wall
Right, you
between
have to have-
the cannons.
Yeah.
You'd have to load it outside the ship.
The good thing is
If you have
this
long
is a
enough arms, it's
fantasy
fine.
campaign, and you have some laser energy weapons too.
we
So
have lasers.
I have a laser rifle.
We have laser cannons.
I think if we can figure out
Magic
how lasers work, we
pistols.
can figure out how chain
got magic
shot
pistols.
works. But maybe not.
So, navigator, navigate us to the trade routes, if you will. Full
Oi,
speed ahead.
Captain, I definitely know how to do that.
Gutenberg knows how to read.
Oh, good.
Is-
We've
do you
got
wanna
some
help?
charts in the captain's
She's-
room if you want to go down there and check them out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Gutenberg is
if
going to
Gutenberg
go.
knows how to read.
Maybe kind of
Yeah.
find out where we are.
She's a
'cause we're not
bookbinder,
sure.
so I figured she does.
Take
Did
patches.
somebody else loot Beck, the cabin boy?
Uh-uh.
Okay, then I definitely did.
Yes.
And he had, and it's on my sheet, sextant and navigational tools,
Wonderful.
Oh.
and a book on celestial navigation.
So,
Hey.
Guido
That cabin boy always had surprises.
data dumps a little bit of information about where the Stercorarius allegedly was when it sunk, and you're within a quarter mile of that position there, Patches and Gutenberg. So if you can
Alright.
if you can get to those coordinates on the map, you can kind of figure out where you are, and then we'll go from there. The first thing we got to do is get out of this damnable fog because it's wrinkling my outfit. I mean, we can't see where
Good
we're
reason.
going.
That's also a good reason, I suppose. But
And with, does anybody have, like, the CFAR devices?
Sighting
I do.
lasers,
Yeah.
we got plenty of them.
All right.
Like everybody's got
Can
one.
those see through the fog?
No. They're really bad in the fog, as a matter of fact. It's just optics. with
I
the
mean,
laser
do you
beam.
have, are
this
there
piece
ones
of fog
that are
is
just
2 inches
like,
from the end of your spyglass. Good news.
It's like pea soup out here, mateys.
well, Quintus is gonna grab one and go up to the crow's nest then,
Alright.
and see if there's anything to be seen.
It takes about an hour before the ship. So Patches, I'm guessing you'll steer the ship eventually.
That's
What would
that's
be
my
in the
thought.
navigator. So right now you're down on the decks, so the captain hasn't shown you, but there's like a switch panel kind of thing, and a ship's wheel, and he'll teach you how to use it to make the flyer move left, right, forward.
This is the go button.
Right. There's a go button. There's a fast button, a slow. There's a rocker switch, things like that. But he'll eventually give you that information. He'll walk up there and be like, "I'm tired of just driving." Beep. There you go.
I'm going to use that all the time.
So about an hour out from there, the fog dissipates, and you look back, and all you see is this giant fog bank. That's like the whole horizon behind you.
How often does that happen?
A lot of fog.
It's a lot of fog.
And it was a very moist fog, a very heavy fog.
Gross.
Yes.
And we're out of it now.
And you are now out of it. You have clear seas. You can see the sun. You haven't seen the sun for... Well, some of you haven't seen the sun for 4 days because you were locked up below decks. And others of you haven't seen the sun for 2 days.
Big deep breaths.
I can feel the scurvy leaving my body.
Praise the sun.
Scurvy is leaving my body.
Yay! Who's up in the crow's nest? Is it Jimmy?
It was Quintus.
Quintus. All right. Quintus, give me a luck check.
Luck check.
The standard one below the stats.
That's a failure.
That'd probably be the best way, Jelly.
That's all right. You see a ship off in the distance.
Another one with it.
Yeah. Perfect. Is
You
there
mean
not a...
you mean a target?
A prize. A potential prize. Yes.
Quintus will ring the bell that is definitely always in crow's nests.
It's broken. It's cracked, so it sounds like clank, clank, clank. And you hear in your head, "What's up?" The captain's like, what do you got there? Watch.
Captain, can the captain focus on speaking as well as keeping the squids under control?
Yes, that's the rum's for it.
There's a ship at whatever number is present distance away.
At you say 10 degrees to starboard.
Sure. I know what that means. I've been on a boat
Perfect.
before. Don't
port.
me.
Port is left when you're looking to the front of the ship, so starboard is the right.
This
Gotcha.
way. Okay.
For everyone that's not at Ansel or has been in the Navy.
I didn't know that.
All right, so
You're gonna have to put a
10
sticky
degrees
note somewhere.
10 degrees from the bow of the ship to the right, you see is this ship. It's a sizable ship. It looks like it's traveling fairly fast. But the captain chuckles. He's like, let's see how fast she goes.
Ooh.
And you hear the whoop 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 go whoop 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 whoop. Whoop.
Turn it to 11.
11 it is. Oh, it goes to 20.
Oh, 21 then.
So let's
All right.
ram this boat.
Now imagine your ship is this green and black stinking wreck that was on the bottom of the ocean a while back, and so there's holes in it, and you have the black tattered sails, and you just came out of this huge fog cloud,
And we're literally floating at them.
and you're
Right?
you're
Like,
like you're not like you're just like cutting through waves like speedboating towards them kind of.
Yeah.
And you can hear
Oh, we
their
are
bell ringing.
terrifying.
Ding, 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 which is general quarters. They're calling everybody to their stations to
It is time.
try
As
to...
we get closer, can we tell it's a merchant ship or don't want to? Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. But
Give me
it does matter if it's a pirate ship or a military ship of some sort.
Give me an intelligence check.
I'd say the guy up in the rat nest.
In the
Crow's
crow's nest.
Crow's nest.
Crow's nest can do it.
Rat of the sky
sure.
nest.
Ours is a rat's nest. So let's be
Intelligence
honest.
check, you said?
Yours is a sea rat's nest.
A rat's nest.
Give me a trained luck. A
rats.
trained intelligence.
luck.
Trained intelligence.
12.
A 12. Yeah, it's good enough. It looks like a merchant ship. Doesn't seem too deep in the water, so it might not be overly laden with goods. But you don't think that it's going to outrun you guys. Definitely.
I mean, it doesn't really matter what ship it is. We need stuff.
Right.
They have stuff. Let's go take their stuff. Because we're pirates.
Pirates.
I'd like
Ready
to
the
find out what the
cannons!
range. I'd like to find out what the range of my rifle is while we're at the cannon firing stage.
Okay. The
So,
range of your rifle. Remember, there's like a flat plate on the rifle to connect something to it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, one of those
yes,
laser
that is exactly what I
thingies.
was thinking.
Ah, yeah, the
Yes.
the
Loop?
shooty tubes, the video tubes, or whatever we call them.
Yeah, the shooty tubes.
Shooty tubes.
So I put the shooty tube on top of the
Rangefinder.
rifle.
Like
and,
magic,
yeah.
it connects to it, and you're like, ooh. But you can take it off with them.
Nice.
All right. So,
Right.
it range, like you look through it with your rifle, and it must have connected somehow to the rifle because there's a little yellow, there's a red dot, and then as you're getting closer, that dot changed to yellow. And so you figure that it's some type of telling you the range of your weapon. So red was like bad, long range. Yellow is now decent, medium range, which puts you at several hundred feet away from it at the moment. About, 200 feet away from it at the moment, I think.
Do you have one of those for Bonnie?
Oh yeah, there's a stack of them. I think everybody has.
Oh yeah, I've got 3 here. Have one.
Okay. What's Captain? What are the ranges of the cannons? And are these 3 cannonballs really all that we have?
Yes. So I think what we need to do is shoot the 3 cannonballs and then move in for a boarding maneuver.
3 cannonballs? You got it, Chief. I'm going to use that. What's the range of a cannon?
We're within range now. You can fire. You can fire when we get. What we'll do is we'll try to do a raking shot. We'll come across their back this way, so that we see their ship like this, and the cannon will travel through the ship and do more damage. Hopefully, if we hit.
I'm on it,
Keep
Captain.
above the
Powder monkey.
water line.
Powder monkey, I need powder now.
The energy rifle's like. Now that you have the laser sight on there, it can reach 500 feet for long range. So it's like 150, 125, 250, 500.
Am I okay? Yeah, we'll do the lightning bolts.
That's for that
Stick.
Okay, so we're gonna fire some cannons, which is great. I have the cannon firing rules that I made up for DCC. So,
available on Drive-Thru RPG with 2 OG games.
Indeed, it's called I forget.
Naval-
Rules of
naval
engagement.
bat- rules
it's
of engagement,
Rules
yeah.
of engagement. Quick naval combat for DCC, which I have to open up right now, as a matter of fact. Rules of engagement.
Wrote it down so you wouldn't have to remember it.
It's all written down. It's just I'm not looking at it right now. Here we go.
no.
Version 1. Okay. Who's loading the cannons there, Master Gunner?
That'd be Splat, my powder monkey.
It's gonna take 5 minutes for one person to load the cannon.
You disappeared, Chris, by the way. It's going to take us what?
What the heck? 5 minutes
Probably-
to load a cannon. That's so weird. What happened? I wasn't even using
Okay.
it. Let me get back to this. Now Zoom is like, no.
You're done.
You're all done
No.
today. Hey, I'm kind of back. And
Or
go.
all the zoom you could have.
And go. Failed to start the video camera. Thanks.
Was,
Thanks.
was
Thanks,
this the
Sue.
3, 2,
tentacle
1,
twist?
start.
It's gonna get
Yeah.
started out here.
Oh.
Rules of
You know what's
engagement.
funny?
Quick naval combat.
You know what's awesome is it didn't change us on the stream, which is really great.
That's
Wow.
because
How
I
did
have
that
you all.
even happen?
I have you all positioned in the top 4, and I'm the 5th person. So
Oh, I see.
if I
Gotcha.
drop out like that, it doesn't affect. Didn't affect the order of anything. It's now snap.
If it was me, it'd still
That's
affect
a really
it.
good idea.
Forethinking, right there.
Yeah.
Forethought, right there.
Yeah. Oh. I don't even know what's going on.
The enemy ship's already got our captain.
No!
Woo!
I'm in my room drinking rum. You go get him.
All right.
Tell us what happens when Patches shoots his laser gun.
Am I back? No. Yes.
No.
Start video.
You are?
Nope.
Soon.
Coming soon.
Back.
Coming soon.
I'm back. Come
Coming
on.
now to home video and DVD.
Unfortunately, you can't mutate him here, Zero's Theory.
What an odd thing to happen for no.
You know, we could
apparent reason.
throw Mutant Crawl Classics into this at some point. We could just morph into mutants.
Oh, I can absolutely
Like
do
mutants.
It's actually really easy to mix the
that. My,
Dungeon Crawl Classic based games.
my Wednesday Star Crawl has Dark Trails / now Weird Frontiers mixed in with.
Close. You pop back up and zoom.
Yeah, I don't understand what's going on though. Like it's not.
Did you
Hey,
get
I'm back. Oh, I was
you?
gone. I'm back. I'm gone back. on. Yeah, I'm back here.
There we go.
There, you can see me there too.
There
now.
you are.
Okay, good. All
All
right.
right, so he Patches rolled a 16.
Okay, cool. An intelligence check.
Didn't you? Was that the intelligence check? I thought that was to shoot your gun. I'm interested in seeing if that laser. rifle-
No.
That was a while ago.
That was me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
The last two rolls were me.
No,
For
so
Quintus to check.
the first thing, normally there would be some maneuvering in the rules of engagement, but because
Yep.
the Macronectus is a special ship, it can outpace all the other ships. But the cannon fire goes like this. There's 6 steps that have to be done. 6 is fire, and with one person doing it, they have to do them all. Like they have to sponge the gun to clean the bore, and then they have to load the powder, and then they have to put the cannonball in, etc., etc. So it takes a long time to get this done. So the first thing, when they're ready to fire, it's right here. When they're ready to fire, make the master gunner, because the master gunner is going to aim the gun, makes an intelligence check.
So
Okay.
only the master gunner would make the intelligence check for
Right.
all the cannons.
Well, right now, there's still other things that need to be rolled. That was the thing. Like Starfinder, ship-to-ship combat is terrible because 2 people have jobs and everyone else kind of sits around, and I didn't want that to happen in this. And so there's all kinds of other things that can be done, like magic, and you can fire your hand weapons because you're all close enough. Put out fires, keep the ship from sinking, things like that. Damage control, ranged attack, etc. So,
Okay.
16 on the intelligence check. Yeah, the ship, the cannonball hits the prize, the target. Give me a luck check to see
Bonnie's gonna go
how
nuts.
effective the shot is.
A
Very
luck check?
first shot buries it in there.
You're gonna love this.
Oh. That's right. You have like 23 luck.
Yeah.
Goes tearing through the ship because it's a raking shot going from the back of the ship to the front. And 1d4 plus 3, 5 crew members get wiped out.
What?
Something on that ship
What?
explodes.
Yes.
Kind of unexpectedly, and you see some bodies go flying off to the side.
The moment that ball leaves the cannon, Bonnie realizes that this is where she's meant to be.
Okay.
I have found my
I have found my place.
Now you had a few minutes before you engaged, so Splat is already loading the next cannon.
Yeah, he is. He's a
So-
good powder monkey.
So what I want Splat to roll me. We're only gonna have you only have three cannonballs anyways. I need
2 now.
right. They have an extra one over there. We'll go get it in a minute. Have
Splat
Splat
roll?
give me an agility check. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Splat's pretty good at those too.
Whoa, 19 plus 1, 20. Yeah, he gets it all done. It takes a couple minutes, but then as the Macronectus is making up good time, basically like circling this ship like a shark, and just you're firing cannons, and they're gonna try to fire some cannons at you as well.
Good they've got cannon.
Yeah, right. Good luck.
Wait, I have to see which ship this is. This is the B ship. It's this one here. Catch of the Day is the scene name.
And
All right.
what flag are they flying?
They don't have a flag up right now.
Those
Quest mark.
flagless cowards.
A quest mark. It's a quest mark.
mark.
It's a quest mark flag.
Fate Academia just gave us all luck.
Oh,
Thank
thanks,
you.
Fate.
Thank you, Fate.
Thanks, Fate.
23 luck seem low. He's banking a bunch of fleeting luck right now.
I just haven't had a lot of rolls. I was going to spend a lot of it, but she's rolling good, so.
She is
Yeah,
rolling
ditto.
really well, yeah. They don't have big guns shooting at you. They have some smaller guns that they're firing right now. So you hit, and then Splat got the next cannon loaded. A shot goes over the bow. Ooh, one that sinks into the Macronectus.
What?
Another hits the Macronectus. Okay, so they fired 3 cannons. These are smaller. I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna determine which deck it hits, which is. Oh, it's the gunnery deck. Reflex saves from Splat and Bonnie.
Reflex saves?
Reflex. Hey,
Hey.
Key Cowboy, good to see you, buddy.
All right, reflex for Bonnie. Is it working?
It did not.
Oh,
hit.
import. Oh, submit.
Flagless.
15. 15 for Bonnie.
16.
16.
Yep, that's good.
And
15 was the mark. So.
16.
Oh, and a 17.
Oh,
Good
17.
job. They get out of the way before the cannonball comes sailing in. Wood splinters everywhere, but they were quick enough to hide behind other cannons. They don't take any damage.
Nice.
The second cannonball. 1, 2, 3. The cargo hold. Ooh, this could be rough.
oh no.
Gonna roll a
Somebody
D20
block it
here.
with your body.
And it's over. It's all over. We sink. That's
Throw
good.
Splat in front of it.
We had a crazy ghost pirate ship. And it's over.
The cannonball, like Bonnie and Splat happen to look, and it arcs below, and it punches through the side of the ship, and then you hear a bong, and the ship starts slowing down.
Oh, come on. It's not made out of Beskar or anything like that? Come on. It's alien
Making a weird
metal?
noise. It starts tilting a little bit to starboard.
Captain, do you happen to have the ability to fix that while we're flying?
Yeah, but you have to steer. Get
I'll
us,
drive. You go do the thing.
get us to that ship so we can board. I'll try
Yeah.
to keep us afloat as long as I can.
Thank you.
Goes running down. He's
Appreciate
got that chest, that case, that
Gutenberg
repair
will
case.
go up with
goes
patches.
sliding down. Warclaw with me. We have to fix the flyer. And they get down there, and then there's a small fire and water. It's taking on water, so they're like, so Warclaw. You hear Warclaw in your head, like, we need help. We need crew down here to bail out some water. All hands, all available hands. Damage control, damage control, damage control, he says.
All right. So, Powder Monkey, Splat, and the other crew member are going to go off to do that. Bonnie's going to go up to the top, figuring that, oh, she's hearing all this, right? Is he broadcasting this?
It's broadcast.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Can we
Bonnie's
see-
going up to join in the boarding party.
Okay.
Can we see the captain of the other ship out on their deck?
Yeah.
Surrendering.
You see him near the wheel giving orders and has a spyglass on you.
So while I'm holding the wheel with one hand, I'd like to try and aim up a bead on that guy.
Sure. The wheel wants to keep kind of going to the side because of the damage down below.
Gutenberg, can you take this?
Hey, she will.
All right.
All right, 2 ends then.
Okay.
Gutenberg's a her? Okay. Just,
We never got into pronouns. Maybe we.
I guess we never did.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't matter.
All right, go ahead and take a shot there. You're taking a shot at the captain, right?
Yep.
All right. You have the rangefinder, but they're moving. You're moving. I'll say you have a -2 to hit. So go ahead and roll. A 13 -2 would be an 11. He was like looking at you in the spyglass, and he turns to yell at somebody, and you blast the spyglass to pieces.
Sweet shot.
And he
That
looks
were
frantic.
definitely what I meant to do.
He looks frantic and goes running down the deck. All right. Who went to bail out the bottom of the ship? Gutenberg's on the wheel, patches his
Oh,
fire.
it was Splat and the other crewman that was down there helping us with guns.
All right. We're going to do
Flat
one round of
bombing.
damage control. Then you're going to fire that cannon, and then we're going to have boarding. That's the procedure.
Oh wait, we have a cannon. We have a cannon to fire.
Remember,
Okay.
Splat was getting that second cannon.
Oh, you're right.
ready.
Bonnie remembers. Runs back down.
She's like, wait. Oh, okay.
Oh,
All right.
One in the oven.
So damage control. Everyone that's doing damage control, I guess it's just Splat and me. Make an agility check. Oh, I rolled pretty well. And then the captain has to make an intelligence to fix the flyer. Oh, silly captain.
I don't like the sound of that.
Oh, Captain Guido.
Oh, Captain, my captain?
Yes.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
All right, so I rolled a...
Yeah, my captain.
He did roll a 7 after.
Captain, my
after
captain.
all.
That was my... Who rolled a 7? Lich?
You did.
I rolled the...
No.
That was the captain's roll to fix the ship.
Yeah.
That was a
flyer.
luck check, right?
Yeah.
It's... It was an intelligence roll. He is fairly smart, though. It's just a bad roll. But Warclaw is making good progress on the damage control. Splat, give me an... what did I say? Agility check?
Another agility check. Yep.
Yep, for damage control.
For damage control. What did I?
12. That's good. No, that's good.
Okay.
You managed to keep water from coming in and soaking into this flyer because he has a panel
Excellent.
open where he's
Yeah.
fixing things, and he's like, that salt water cannot touch this thing, this flyer.
Right.
All right.
Oh, it runs on lead acid batteries then.
It runs on a newfangled thing called electricity.
Gutenberg understands chemistry, and no, we don't want to do that with the water and the batteries. No.
All right. Intelligence check for the cannon shot there, Bonnie.
Yes. On it. She smiles.
Oh, she rolled a 20. You all get a point of luck. A point of fleeting luck.
I was already. My finger was on the button for fleeting luck to spend it, and I got one.
Boom! Another one. Make a luck check. I know how this is going to go.
Another what?
What's your luck at right now?
25.
You didn't even have to roll it.
But it was fun.
1d6 plus another 6 people get killed by this cannon shot. And now the Macronectus is getting up close to this ship. So it's time to start throwing grappling hooks and pulling the two ships together. So the whole crew at this point would assemble down on the main deck and be shooting weapons or pulling the ships together. It's a foregone conclusion that you're going to do it because you've just put some really big holes in them. So the question is, well, it's not a question. The statement is, let's roll initiative. We're going to have some hand-to-hand combat now. Let me get the turn tracker out and empty it. It is ready for everyone now. Okay. We're just going to do some theater of the mind combat here, so I'm just going to throw out a token so I have something in the tracker. Don't be alarmed, everybody. Oh, here, I'll give you something better.
Okay.
There you go. Not the squid-headed one. All right, enemy crew 1 and enemy crew 2. There's 2 classes.
We're gonna do this as a group.
They must have
For
been
us.
siblings.
Well, I'm not going to do an initiative for each of their classifications on the ship, but every one of you can do individual for your characters.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For the
Bonnie.
people that have 2 characters still.
For how long, I wonder?
Not long.
Oh, I gotta select a token. Hold on.
Yeah, right.
Yep. Select your token, then there you go. Boarding maneuvers happening. Let's see. I see Jimmy. I see Patches. I see Quintus. There's Bonnie. All right, and then the this was.
Oh, that was Splat.
6.
Bonnie rolled a 12.
I mean, you could just roll once for your whole group, and I'll just do it by group like I have done.
Okay,
in the
that's
past.
fine. Bonnie and Splat are at 12.
Okay.
That's fine.
Oh, I've got Quintus and Jimmy. We're just gonna leave Jimmy, and then Quintus
Yeah,
can go on
okay.
his.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Jimmy and Quintus are the most eager apparently to board. So tell me what you're going to do. What you're doing is there's a couple different ways you can make an agility check. Either way, you're going to make an agility check. Either to run across a boarding plank that you're putting down, or to swashbuckle in on a rope. Epically.
I think you know what to do.
I used the word epically.
That's
Since
the name of the show.
Quintus is up in the crow's nest, he is going to find a rope so he can swing.
Okay, yeah, you're already down. You're already up there. So you climb down to the
might as
mast arm, and you can grab a rope and swing over to their mast.
Yup.
All right,
So
an
that is
agility
a-
check.
Trained
Uh,
or untrained?
yeah, you know how to grip a rope and hang on for your life. That's a trained.
Oof. Ooh.
Oh. So he comes
Turns out
out.
he
of the-
wasn't trained very well.
You got
Climbs
fleeting
down.
luck, though. Don't forget you got luck.
And his hand starts sliding down the rope. This was harder than he thought. And his hands are like, sliding down the rope.
I don't
And
have
you're
as
going
much upper body strength.
faster and faster. What do you want to do? You're going to fall to the deck and take a bunch of damage.
How much luck would I need to spend for this not to be damaged?
Almost as many fingers as you have.
I'm not going to use all that luck, so I'm going to try and Quintus is going to try and land on top of somebody.
Okay, give me a
hopefully break the fall.
Give me a reflex save.
Reflex save. All right.
That was a 2. That's pretty bad.
Uh-huh.
Reflex.
He gripped the rope and just went zzz down it.
Ouch.
He has no skin left on his hand.
Reflex save 19.
Oh, good.
Okay.
So
Nice.
instead of 2d6 damage, it's only 1d6 when you fall on somebody, but
Quintus has 2 health, so.
Quintus has -4 health.
Quintus
found-
is
How about the
dead.
person he landed on?
He found some
This
targets.
is undead?
He found some targets to take out, but got impaled like on a bayonet on a rifle. But the person was not looking up expecting them, and so he broke their neck too and took out one of the enemies.
Yes!
Yeah, right. That's the way to go out.
That was pretty swashbuckling.
Surprises.
Jimmy, you see Quintus like,
He's not getting up.
Patches turns
At
to
least
Big Bird.
I
That
think
one
he
will tell
broke
no
his
tales
freaking
now.
neck.
No, sir.
With Jimmy seeing Quintus, he's just gonna he's not gonna board. He's not gonna be the first one across that boarding plank. He's gonna silently mourn and just be like, "I'm in mourning. I need a moment of time. My
Note
friend
to
just
self.
splatted."
I need to live to level up.
note to self,
Yes.
loot that body later.
Yeah.
All right, Gutenberg.
He will pass out weapons if weapons need to be passed out.
Yes, that can be a thing.
Gutenberg
he
is
will pass out.
going to make an attempt to steer the ship in the correct direction.
Once the two ships, your ship was already leaning to that side that you boarded with. So really now you're trying to keep it from ramming into it because it will smash parts of your ship off. Because their ship is sturdier, having not been a wreck.
Right.
Literally.
So yeah, that is what I'm attempting to do, is to protect the integrity of our ship through steering.
Give me a strength check.
They're an aid mechanic, as this is definitely in my wheelhouse.
You wanna like grab the wheel and help her keep it straight from crashing in? Yeah. You can roll a D24 on this check and then add your strength bonus, Gutenberg.
My strength mod?
Yes.
Okay.
So you can funky dice it up.
So that'll be a 16 total.
Yeah. With Patches helping.
Thank you, Patches.
Patches is pushing some buttons on the flyer, and you hear Guido like, "Stop doing that!" from below decks in your mind.
We need it.
Just don't crash into the other ship.
What do you think we're doing?
But you manage to keep it steady, not too close that it rams up against it, and not so far away that the boarding planks and everything get torn off. So excellent job. Patches, you were just assisting. What do you want to do now?
Does assisting take away from any of the capability I have this round?
No, that's what you were doing just before what you're going to do now.
Great. All right. Then I'm going to pull up the rifle, and I'm sort of like, I think, serving as a sort of bodyguard for Gutenberg.
Sure.
So I'm just going to try and pick somebody off the deck. If the captain's still there, he's my priority.
You can see the captain and standard sailors, but then you see what look like people in military garb.
Ooh.
Which is not common on this kind of ship.
Are they standing near any convenient barrels of gunpowder, by chance?
Give me a luck check. I like where this could go, so we'll see if they are or not. Yeah, there's several of them actually getting rifles, and someone is like loading horns and handing them horns. So there's one sailor and four military. There's 4 military doing.
All right, powder horn guy's about to get it, and by get it I mean he's standing near an explosion.
Okay, roll to hit. I'm gonna say it's kind of difficult because it's small. Ships are jostling about, but not impossible at all. Oh my god!
That's a nat 20.
Hey everybody, take another fleeting luck.
All right.
Hey!
Oh!
Hey! Woohoo!
Well, that was a good time for that.
I can't believe I want to.
This is so perfect.
Get this recording to see how many 20s have been rolled today. It's amazing. Not a
Well,
single.
wait.
That's
not a
actually a
one.
good point, because I don't think I have taken a fleeting luck for every natural 20 that has been taken.
Oh, that would be like the third in the last half hour. I
I've
think.
definitely had 4 today.
I just like the sequence of events to this one though, particularly. Are they near some gunpowder? Yes, they are.
Make a luck
and I
check,
crit.
yes, sir. And then
She'd be
critical hit.
Gobby boo.
Describe to me what you do, Patches, and what happens.
All right,
Keep
so
in mind you
Patches-
got a critical hit.
Yeah, so Patches is like braced up against the wheel mounting to keep himself steady. So he levels a bead, and he's really enjoying this rifle and the sight that's on it that lets him pick a bead specifically on the powder horn in that guy's hand, and the barrels behind it. So I think he shoots the laser bolt through the powder horn that the guy is holding and into the barrels behind him. And so there's this moment of realization, just a split second, where the guy holding the powder horn sees the powder horn stop existing, and we get this like bullet time moment as he like half turns before the barrels behind him go, and just take out however many of the military guys it takes out.
Yes, all of them. You mean all of them? Literally a bloody mist and pieces of them and rifles and military hats and boots. Well, the boots kind of stay. Some boots stay.
Some
Some
chunky salsa.
as this
We get a
Salsa.
resounding yar from our.
the powder horn ignited, and not only did the barrel that you hit as it went through it, but it also ignited the open barrel below him. So 2 barrels blew up and took out 4 military.
Oh God.
I think Chunky Salsa would be a good name for a ship.
There's gonna be a lot of scrubbing on these decks.
That gun.
That gun is now chunky salsa.
Salsa,
Yep.
yeah.
It's a Spanish galleon. Is called Chunky Salsa.
All right, an epic move. Well done. After Patches is Bonnie and Splat.
Oh, okay, so this explosion just happened and rocked the mid of the boat, right?
Yeah,
Just
you see like body parts flying out from
And then,
from by the
like,
main mast.
how many are still? There's still guys still alive, guys and gals on either end of
You
the ship.
see less than 10, more than 5, somewhere in that. Like they're running around and it's now there's smoke and stuff everywhere. It's a little chaotic.
Powder monkey to me! Bonnie screams in rage as in mock rage as she runs in battle fury across whatever. Are we got a plank set up?
Yeah, there's boarding planks.
Her and Splat are gonna run across. She wants to be the
Splat.
first one to make it on that boat
Okay.
alive.
Give me one agility check for the 2 of them.
Okay.
You had to bring that up. Living people had to make it across the ship.
He wants to be the first crew
Was it
member
too
to arrive.
soon? Too soon?
Arrive alive.
He was alive until he made
No,
contact.
you
Until
didn't.
he
Yeah,
arrived.
16.
you didn't touch the deck alive. You were dead on the spot.
Right.
16 is
Yeah, it's
is
like football,
plenty.
you have to
You both go.
Touch it in the end zone.
You both go flying across, and you come down on the deck, and there's 2 military people right in front of you.
Oh, they're military people.
Yeah,
We're running at military people?
there's
right.
there's between 5 and 10 people on the ship. So
Well, Bonnie's racing up, and she's gonna the momentum of jumping onto the ship. She's gonna drop forward, roll, and come up and stab this guy right between the legs. That's
Oh.
what she's going for, with her short sword.
all right, roll the hit.
Really tainting his evening.
I- It ain't nothing but a thing.
All kind of bloody flex.
You're
if you hit.
removing him
Here
of
we
his semen.
go. And then I gotta do.
What? Hits AC
7. Okay, so I'm going to. How much to hit?
several.
Okay. Several. So right now I'm hitting a 7. I will spend 5 luck.
You got him.
All right.
You tore into his pants leg and missed, but then you went upward.
Yes. How much luck to kill him?
There's an art right there.
Let's see. That is a military.
If I spend. Okay, I'm doing 3 points of damage right now. If I spend 5 more, will it kill him?
It will not kill him.
If I spend 7 more, will it kill him?
It'd be really close.
8 more?
That would do it.
All right.
Click, 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 click.
furious.
That's all we hear is click, 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 click.
I've been wanting to burn this because
Sure.
I'm so afraid someone's going to roll a 1. So I'm all for it.
Apparently
So
not
I'm-
today. It's roll 2020 day.
Do it.
So she jumps onto the boat, front rolls, comes up with her short sword in between this guy's legs, goes right up through him. She can feel like a. And he's just.
Yeah.
And then luckily, he falls backwards. Or if he goes forward, she goes in between his legs, rolls, and comes
Ooh,
back
I like
up.
that better. Do that. That sounds
All right.
that sounds cooler.
He falls forward. She jumps, comes up behind him,
the sword comes free as he falls forward.
Those were
Covered
staying
in
behind
organs.
gross ick.
Yes. Meanwhile, Splat is running at the full force at the other guy with his stun stick. Okay. Okay.
My
Splat,
message got modded.
he can. Does he hit?
Armor class 11 on the military. You need 1 point.
Okay, I will spend 1 point of fleeting luck,
All right.
and then he gets hit with the stun stick. Hopefully, stunning him. Well, we'll see.
He has to do a stamina check, or a fortitude, actually. So it's got to be under 12. He is not, but he'll take the damage.
Darn.
It's it got allowed.
I allowed it.
Thank you,
I'm
Mod.
mod. Yeah.
I want to see it, and everybody can figure it out. All right, 2 damage on that one.
Okay.
There's one less of that.
Circle of energy as it hits the guy.
Did I say that was a military guy? Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And now the military guys go. Luckily, there's not a lot of them left.
Guy.
So the first one, because there's one right next to Splat. So the first one's going to be Splat. He has a longsword drawn, and he has a +1 to hit. Oh my god!
Oh my
Yes.
jeez.
Just keep him coming. Keep him coming.
So,
I'm going to say he has a D6 on the fumble. Oh, and he rolled a 6.
That's not good.
No. His weapon becomes entangled in his armor. You'd think he knows how to do this. Must spend the next round untangling them. Armor bonus is reduced by 1 until 10 minutes of fixing it.
Well, he didn't get shocked. I mean, he didn't get stunned by the stick, but it obviously threw him off.
Yeah.
Got electricity. He's got some magic stick.
Totally
His
not
friend
sure.
just got skewered by this.
He spasmed a little bit.
This little person
Hell-raised
came at me
halfling.
with a stick and Okay, the other two, Bonnie is on the ship, so there's going to be a flintlock aimed at her.
Wait, what happened? Just
I
happened?
rolled another one,
Oh, nice.
and he's going to have a D8 because he's using that, so he only got a 5.
Keep him coming.
It might not blow. I think Roll20. Who's running a script on Roll20? Get out of here. 5. Trips and falls with his flintlock. Shot goes up into the air
Nice.
and is prone. The one there, and the other one. The other one goes running across. He's going to make an agility check and try to get onto the Macronectus, and he does. And now he's standing looking for somebody to fight, but there's nobody where he is. And then the other ones, there's 4 of them. I'm just going to roll. Let's see. One's going to shoot at Patches because Patches seems to be aiming a weapon at them. Patches, what's your armor class?
19.
Nice.
Pa-ting! One at...
Most of us are wearing alien armor,
right.
by the way. Just, it's pretty sweet.
some really nice black tactical type stuff. Okay.
Does it
Don't
get in
know
the way
how
of
works,
cast?
but it
does,
does.
does it get in the way of casting spells?
There will be
Inquiring
some
minds.
something to we'll manage it. One at Bonnie misses. Yeesh. One at who did I fire at? Patches and Bonnie and Jimmy because he's handing out weapons. Ooh.
No. Are all 4 characters gonna die in one game?
I'm gonna roll
Could have given
privately.
you that armor.
No one gave me that armor. No.
Don't worry, we'll let you
Yes,
re-roll another hooker.
Yes.
I rolled 3 points of damage, so he survives the hit. And the last one is on Splat, because Splat is on their ship. Wait, did I fire at Splat or Bonnie just now?
You fired at Bonnie.
Okay, Splat. And another miss. These guys don't know what to think of this. A ghost ship is attacking them. People have magic sticks.
Yeah. It's scary.
They're freaked out. Only one manages to get off a really good shot. Jimmy, you just got shot. There's a lead ball like searing in your leg.
Oh.
The blood is supposed to be inside, ain't it?
Almost there, Jelly.
That's where I store all of mine.
You look ghostly.
there you
Oh,
go.
there it is. You
There
got
you
it. All right.
If I'm ghostly, then I'm on theme.
Well, that's right. We were meant to be wearing ghost costume.
Well, we'll get around to that shopping after we take our first prize. You hear the captain swearing up a storm nearby in your heads. You're like, all right, Jimmy.
Tarnation.
Jimmy got shot.
Jimmy got shot.
There's someone that can help you. Do you know who it is?
Yeah. Below deck.
He is below deck.
Runs down
currently
to the
working on
engine
the-
room.
Good, you're out of combat. You won't die.
Yay! And he's also gonna try and help fix the ship if he can.
Scuba guy sees you and he's like, oh, I get to bestow the blessing of Pelagia on you.
This is gonna hurt.
It is going to hurt. We'll get to that in a minute. Gutenberg. You are...
Continuing to steer appropriately.
All right, give me... since Patches is getting shot at and shooting, it's up to you. Roll a... What did I say? A strength check, I believe. Trained strength check. Oh, no, everybody! That's a natural one.
What happens?
All fleeting luck goes to 0.
Oh, all of it?
See, I knew it.
Oh,
I knew it.
Can I spend
Everybody.
I knew it.
fleeting luck
Nope.
before it goes to 0? Oh.
Nope.
I knew it.
I got half
so
that
glad
luck
I did
from
that.
this game alone.
13.
That's why it's
Bye.
called fleeting luck.
I
So
was
glad.
at 3, then I had 6, now I have 0.
Yep,
Ciento.
yep. I mean, it took... We've been on stream for 3 hours and 3
3 hours, yeah.
minutes before it finally happened. All right, Gutenberg, the ship, your ship, the Macronectus, lurches over to the right and smashes into that, into the other ship. And I'm gonna make a D20. Okay.
I thought we went over this. We were meant not to do that.
I'm
All
trying
the-
my best not to. I don't know how to steer. I know how to bookbind.
The boarding planes go flying up as the two ships come together, like they get bumped off. The two ships smash together. We're gonna do Bonnie and Splat and all of them, all of the bad guys, will do agility checks to see if they keep their feet. So I will do for nope, and I will do for yep. Okay, the military bit it.
Yay.
They all
The
fell
I like
ones
over.
how,
that are
I like how they're the
killing
bad
us.
guys. We're the ones who attack them. That's right. They're the bad guys.
So
Yeah,
the-
because they're not flying a pirate flag, obviously.
We're the
Oh, I need an
protagonists of
agility
this
check.
story.
the bad guys.
They're the bad guys because they're on the other side of the moral compass from where we are.
Exactly. It's all
All
relative.
right. I got a 15 and then 20.
And a natural 20, so everyone gets 1 point of fleet.
Yay, you're welcome. You're welcome.
That lasted all of a minute. Both of you managed to keep your feet. You see the remaining 2 military guys fall over. The one has his longsword hooked into his armor. But the couple gunners that are there, the crew members, the sailors, managed to keep their feet. So, that was Gutenberg. Now we're on to Patches.
All right. I am going to, again, sweep the deck looking for good targets. Is there anybody who looks like they're about to hit one of my associates?
Yes.
One has a longsword stuck in his armor. The other one just fired a flintlock and is dropping it, and has another
Okay.
one aimed at Bonnie.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm going to take that guy out.
Shoot that guy. Yes.
Nah, Splat's gotta be the one that survives.
Wait, what? No. I want to both survive now. I like Powder Monkey and Bonnie. That's a great
some
team.
amazing rolls for everybody today. I can't believe I rolled back-to-back ones. 11 with the chunky salsa, and that is a regular gunner. So you hit him,
Oh.
Nice.
and you do 3 points of damage.
Yew.
Ah! I'm burning! I'm burning!
Lost
chunky.
an arm.
Yeah, that's chunky.
That's some chunky salsa you just made there.
Every time he shoots it. That's the sound the beam
That's the sound
makes.
the gun makes. Yeah.
It's chunky.
Tis chunky.
Cookie salsa.
Chunky salsa strikes again. Oh
Someone
my gosh.
someone put a soundboard into this thing, and I don't know how to turn it off.
There's like a switch, like what sound do you want? I don't even know what salsa is.
Sounds
Oh,
fancy.
sounds
now we know
fancy.
what Patch's true arc is. Eventually learning what salsa is.
Yes. We'll have to get to a land that speaks that language. Bonnie. Splat.
Bonnie and Splat.
Bonnie and Splat.
So, like, the Bloodthirst drove her over here. No one else is joining it. Is there any more of the crew from our ship?
There's
gonna
some of
join
your
us?
NPCs that have jumped over. Yeah.
So it's not because I don't want to be like
not
all of a sudden they're
just you
surrounded
two.
by a bunch of people. Yeah, like how many people are left?
There's one shot sailor, a couple others, and the military are all on the ground. You want
The
to
military guys are prone.
You want to go coup de grace?
Yeah. For
My
sure.
homebrew, well, they're conscious. My homebrew rule is if they're sleeping or unconscious, you just kill them outright.
Right.
You're gonna, if they're prone, I think it's
It's like a up on the die chain or something, maybe, or +2.
It's either
plus two.
Yeah, I think it's +2 for the first one. Here it is. Defender is kneeling, sitting. or
That
prone.
list could be a little more exhaustive, I think.
You get they're prone, so you get a +2 on your attack. To any of them. There's 2 military guys on the ground.
Right, Bonnie's gonna run up to one, and
Gun him like a fish.
yeah, she's still in the bloodlust, fury of battle. She didn't even know she had it in her. All right.
A true thespian.
Yes.
It's just channeling a character. 7's gonna miss, even with your
I
+2.
know.
It's 9, so you're off by
2.
3 for the military guys.
Their AC is 10.
No, you have a. Oh, did you put the +2 in there?
I did.
Oh, then you're off by 5.
Oh. Okay, she's gonna miss. Splat's gonna run up next to her though and hit the same one,
Okay.
or try to hit the same one with his stun stick.
Stun stick.
Oh my gosh!
A 3.
Terrible rules now.
He's rolling around on the ground, and you're like,
Yeah.
trying to get him,
yeah.
trying to get him.
Well, and their boat is doing the thing.
Where
right?
the whole boat just shifted
They're
over, yeah.
They're
Because the Macroneck just ran into it. All right,
Right.
so the military who are on the ground right now are gonna do a morale check because it's after Bonnie, it's their turn. They still want to fight. So they're gonna spend their
Those poor
they're gonna
souls.
spend their turn standing up because they were rolling around on the deck, and then the other guys, the sailors, are like, nope, and they bail. Actually, they surrender. They drop to the ground. They surrender, and they say we ask for parley. We ask for parley.
and the military guys are like, we do not surrender. What
Right,
kind of
the
military
military
look
guys are like, no surrender. Shinobi asks what the die is on the corner of Jelly's frame there. That's a reroll that carried over
forgot.
from
Oh yeah.
last session.
Oh,
When we
Oh,
get
yeah.
when someone gets a
Well-
reroll, I've got this die that loads up on the overlay for them. I forgot to
Looks
mention
like
that when
Dungeon
we
Barkeep
started.
also has one.
Everyone's been rolling 20s for the most part anyway. So.
Yeah, we
Except for
rolled-
that one time I
Reroll.
rolled a 1.
I spent like 10 fleeting luck in one turn. So.
All right. So there's just the 2 military that are going to try to attack. But Jimmy finds Scuba Guy. And Scuba Guy is like, "Oh, Pelagia, goddess of the sea, will help you." And he tells you while he's like pulling the bullet out of your leg, the slug out of your leg, and bandaging up. He's like, "I was drowning, trying to settle an argument with Warclaw. He said cannonballs do not float, and I did not believe him." And he's pulling this thing tight, and he's like, "I'm gonna now cast magic." He's like, "So I jumped in water with cannonballs to prove him wrong, and apparently he was right. But I didn't die.
Sounds miraculous.
Pelagia saved me, and now I carry this trident, and that's Captain Guido, and I harness her power to heal you." And he pulls open a flask and pours it out, and you're like, "Yeah, rum," and he pours salt water on you.
Are you sure it's not going to get infected? with
It
the
won't
salt
now.
water?
And you get all your hit points back, Jimmy.
Nice. All 2 of them? Or?
All three,
four
all,
of
all
them.
three that way. All 3 that
All
were
4
It
of
was
them.
like the Dickens.
And he's like, "The power of Pelagia compels you to swim, my friend. Swim."
It sure does.
I'm not that strong of a swimmer. I'm sorry.
I'm not a very strong swimmer.
All right,
I
you're all
might-
healed up. Gutenberg, the ships have lurched and crashed into each other. Can you get it free?
That's the question of the hour, I think. I think
A
somebody
mighty
else should do
strength
this.
check. Come on, you can do it.
Great, cool. Can I make a luck check instead?
No,
No. Snap.
you can
All
burn
right, well,
luck on this if
Can
you,
I
if you
help?
fail.
it-
It's really close to all your money.
I'm interested in spending my 1 fleeting luck.
You did it.
Yay!
You get it. They were kind of, the lip of your ship was kind of stuck under that one, but the waves pushed their ship aside, and your ship, managed to get your ship righted.
Oh, we're still hoverboarding?
You're always
Even though
hoverboarding.
the thing...
Yeah, because
I
it was.
thought it was broken.
But like you were,
Okay.
when you slammed into them, your ship kind of got wedged underneath theirs, and then
I
the
see.
water
Okay.
rolled their ship away, and as you were pulling away, so you managed to get free. So now
Yay.
you're not in danger of sinking both ships. Patches, you see the ships come free from each other.
Can't drive this boat.
There's 2 military on the enemy boat that are still looking like they want to fight. Wobbly jelly.
All right. Not to become a one-hit wonder, but are either of them carrying powder on them?
No, one has these 2. They already fired their pistols, so now they're drawing. Well, they were on the ground, and one has to drop his longsword because it's tangled in his armor. So the other one has a longsword.
Ah, okay. Well, the one who's not currently detangling himself is about to get shot.
All right. Uh, 12 does hit him. 2 points of damage. Pow! Okay. Bonnie and Splat. I think this is going to be our last round. We'll wrap it up here.
We're going to try to. Okay, so those military guys got up, right? Well, the one who we were trying to get, he's getting up. Bonnie's going to go for him again. Just like that.
Just like that.
What was that
like that.
noise?
She's testing out new battle cries.
Yeah. Yeah. Just all from the stomach. You know what I mean? All from the stomach.
That's the
Breathe
sound
from the
my
diaphragm.
enemies make when they fall on the ground.
There you go.
Oh, come on. She did great damage. So a 9, you're saying I'd have to
3.
I had to hit 11? A 3?
3 points to get them because these are the military. They have the higher AC.
Not gonna do it, Bonnie.
Bonnie's not going to do it. She goes.
Right.
He faints, and then Splat's right there next to her though,
Like,
double teaming him.
Mm-hmm.
You got something to say?
No,
about it?
you're good. Go ahead.
All right, and then
Got something to say about double teaming?
you got something to say about double
got
teaming.
nothing to say
Yes!
over here. Splat gets him for 1 point of damage.
and a stamina check. It's the lightning stick.
Oh, and the stamina check. That's right. He has a plus
That's
one. Plus one.
son of a
Like you
He's
see,
okay.
see it arcing off the buckles and stuff on his armor that he has to take 10 minutes. So they're going to do another morale check because now they're getting swarmed because the sailors left.
Yeah.
Yep, they're like, they don't want to surrender, but they
Jump off
run
the ship.
like they run at you, and your sword runs them through. And they're like, "We must die in combat.
Really?
You won't take our secrets from us." And that will end
Your secrets?
End the combat. Congratulations, crew! You've taken your
Got our
first
first ship.
prize.
We got a shit.
We just graduated from pirate school.
You're starting your
I
on your
know
way
about
to
binding
level 2
and
already.
pirating,
Not today.
but not so much about driving a ship.
All right. You talk to the sailors. The rule of the sea is if you capture them, you give them an option to join your crew, or you leave them stranded on like a raft with little supplies. They're happy to join your crew. They're like, "This is amazing. We've never seen a crew like this. We definitely want
we
you." Merchant
awesome.
Marine,
Oh.
forget the Merchant Marine. We want to be pirates just like you guys.
Yeah,
Awesome.
but if they if they
We're
show
pretty
the
sweet.
first sign of any sort of
You back talk us once,
Rebel
we
talk?
throw you over.
Rebel talk.
we will end them.
And we use
Throw 'em
parts of
overboard.
their ship to shore up the admittedly crummy ghost ship that we're floating
Good
on.
idea.
Yeah,
That's a really
absolutely.
good idea.
You can.
I
You
hope,
can.
I hope they're okay with us stringing their friends' corpses up along the sides of the boat. Then did I wait?
that
Did
a
I
thing?
did I mention that
That's what we're doing.
Bonnie's
That's what
pulling
Bonnie's doing.
corpses over?
We just
gonna-
hang them from the
Powder monkey,
what-
start
I
stringing
can't
them up
even-
along the deck, along the
They're
side.
like, oh,
Bonnie,
we're
what are
not,
you? Never mind.
Not
Never
going to
mind.
make her mad. That's for sure. All right, so this ship is somewhat on the smaller side. It's like a dhow or a lugger. It's just a merchant vessel with a small crew. The gunners that crewed on with you say that they were shuttling troops for one kingdom to a war front where obviously there's a war. And so this was like an elite force that you handily destroyed with your fancy magic weapons and weird ghost ship and stuff.
Yeah. Hell of a way to make an entrance.
Hell of a way to make an entrance.
How you doing?
We have been introduced to the social scene. Hi. We're the ghost pirates.
We're the new pirates on the board. You may have heard of us.
If you haven't, you will.
The
We need to
the
govern
lugger
us. We're
is
here now.
the lugger's pretty banged up. You put 2 cannon shot in it. You rammed into it with your ship.
yeah.
You blew up a big chunk of the main deck. So it's not really salvageable, but you are going to get a whole bunch of stuff.
Can take what we need and sink it later.
Right, and per player character, the booty, because they had a whole bunch of valuables on board, precious metals and such,
Go on.
because they were going to hire a mercenary band. This elite crew was going to hire a mercenary band and lead them in the war. So each of you will just get. I'll just give you the list here. You're all going to get a portion of any weapons and gear that survived the battle. And on top of that, each of you, each PC.
Does Splat count as a PC if I'm going to choose Bonnie?
Yeah, you can just let it sit in his inventory. And then he's not like totally destitute if something happens to Bonnie and you pick him up as a character. I suggest doing that for all the second. That's 1, 2, 3. Oh, that is the only secondary character. Yeah.
Yeah.
8 small gold trade bars. They're worth 10 gold each, and then you'll each get 7 silver bars.
So these are like for each player.
Each player character, yeah. So it's
8
like
gold bars and
it's in Roll20 chat, and then a ruby each.
Do you need us to go to a place to trade the gold bars from gold pieces or no?
You'll get to shore to like provision the ship and stuff sooner or later. That'll be an interesting episode because you can't just pull a ghost ship into port, can you?
No, you cannot.
Ooh,
Okay, then I'll put them in my
That's
inventory as
what
bars.
dinghies are for.
Yeah, does this ship have a ship's boat or a pinnace?
No, it's too small. Because it's just like a lugger, so it's like a 2 deck.
It's not about the size, guys. It's not about the
There's
size.
also food, fresh water, standard shipboard supplies, so canvas, wood, nails, things like that. They had no more black powder. You blew up a bunch of it. The cannons that they had were very small, and they spiked them, so you can't use them. And they didn't have any more. They were trying to move fast and get to the warfront, so they didn't have a lot of ammunition. They just had like enough to fire a couple shots off, and then they would normally try to run away because they had all this money from the kingdom on board with this crack military group. So, well done, everybody. You're pirates.
Yay!
Swashbuckly pirates.
We committed a
You
crime
don't have
on
the
sea.
classic swashbuckling swords yet.
I have.
do have a foil in my closet, but it's
That's
All the
not
way
very
over there.
swashbuckly.
it swashes and it buckles. All right.
I too have a
Barrels when used.
swashbuckly sword, mateys. All right.
Mine doesn't look like that. Yeah.
You're all going to level up to level 1. We can talk about that off stream. I have a list of like nautical pirate kind of classes I was working on, like buccaneers and swashbucklers and such like that. And so it would each be like a different type of pirate. If you're interested in taking one of those, I can keep working them up as we play through.
You have one as a spellcaster?
I do. The Sea Witch.
Bonnie.
Interesting.
The cannon-toting Sea Witch.
Interesting.
Enchant the cannonballs that you launch
Enchantment.
Ooh. That would be
as
interesting.
the chief gunnery.
Well, Bonnie's a halfling. She's a halfling, so that's a class. So she'll be a
Should we
halfling.
go with that? Yeah.
Those are very cool for being pirates. You can fight two-handed. You get to spend luck on other people,
Oh, that's cool.
and you regenerate luck
Ooh,
over at night. Yeah,
that's nice.
that's two of the big things about halflings.
Ooh.
Block Party said that was a fun fight. Thank you so much. I had fun
Thanks, Block
running
Party.
it. We'll go around.
3 people died.
Well, it's not as deadly as the island,
No,
but more deadly than the shipwreck.
I
all in perspective.
survived the island though, with way more people.
Well, they're 0 levels. They're made to die fast. Hey, Jelly, anything you want to promote? Tell us who you are, where we find you.
Hey, I'm a Jelligato. I'm usually on other people's channels doing tabletop stuff. Let me start my music so I can focus. This Saturday, usually I am on the Liching Hour for a Pocket Bitch Roadshow.
No
but,
way, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
oh yeah,
And also
You
Legion
forgot about
and
Point Break.
sometimes Christopher are there. But we're not doing that this Saturday. Instead, we've rearranged Shakespeare because there's some sort of sports ball going on Sunday.
What?
I don't know what's going on. But I think we're doing Much Ado About Nothing on Saturday. And that can be found on our Facebook. Yeah, we're doing Much Ado About Nothing. We can find that on our Facebook. I'll share it to the appropriate channels.
All right.
It's gonna be great. Yeah. Also, we're not doing Black Lotus this Sunday.
Oh,
Usually we're on Joe Dirt's channel on Sunday afternoons, but not this week because I'm moving. Yeah. It's gonna take up some time. So that's my fault. Sorry.
All right. The Liching Hour.
Hi, I'm the Liching Hour. You can find me on the Liching Hour. This Saturday, because of us not doing the Pocket Bitch Roadshow, I'm going to be on this fellow's channel as Pogli and another character. If you don't know of King Orcalion, he's a dramatic improv role player, and his channel, he has roundtables every couple of weeks with a variety of different characters from around the internet. And Pogli will be on there, meeting him in an inn with a bunch of other characters. Super looking forward to it. It's Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern. 9 p.m. Eastern.
Mm-hmm.
It's a quest episode, I believe. Yeah, it's a quest episode.
It's a quest episode. You're outside the normal realms.
Yep. And that's what I'll be doing this Saturday. And then the Saturday after next, we'll be back with the Pocket Bitch Roadshow.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. Legion.
I am starting to stream more regularly on Monday nights at Legion 5120. I am on. Other than that, I'm on a bunch of different things. Joe Dirt's channel, on like 3 different shows from that. Also on a Pocket Bitch Roadshow as one of the muses. And I have a murder boner for Point Break, who is played by Christopher.
Whoa, dude, you're harshing my mellow, bro.
He will die at some point. I can guarantee.
Oh,
To
totally
be
not.
honest, almost everybody dies at some point. But
Preferably an old, retired surfer lion, bro.
Doesn't even sound great, you know. Go out on the waves, you know. You go out, you go out on your final surfing ride, and you just don't come back.
Gonna totally surf into a Sharknado. It's gonna be awesome.
Oh, yeah. I have a feeling it's going to be a major Sharknado fest next episode. Out
Both
on the
of
ocean.
them are going to be rolled, the double and the single at the same time.
All right,
Making it triple.
Oh, triple, triple dipple. That's it. You're good.
Yeah. That's all I
Dungeon
got.
Barkeep. What do you got going on?
I've always got too much stuff going on, and today is no different. So, Dungeon Barkeep is on YouTube, 6 p.m. Central Time, on my channel. You can watch me make drinks with fate, where I roll a standard set of gaming dice and let that choose all of the ingredients that go into a cocktail that I will try and let you know how it is. So that is every Wednesday at 6 p.m. This Saturday is signups for the TTRPG Pickup Con, which you can check out at indecisionist.com/TTRPG Pickup Con. We have a dozen games already signed up that have slots open. The convention is free, and it's a great way to try out new games and meet new players. And at the end of the month, just in case you're not here for the next episode, at the end of the month, Starlight Radio Dreams has a live stream coming up, so you can check that out at starlightradiodreams.com. But everything I do is at indecisionist.com, so you can get updates there.
I have a question about Starlight Radio Dreams. Is there a way to listen to that after the fact?
There is. So if you buy the tickets, you get free access at any time. Otherwise, everything that goes into that live stream becomes our podcast, which is free and available, and it starts releasing after the show. You have to wait a little longer.
That's fair. Awesome.
But yeah,
Thank you.
Starlight Radio Dreams. Check it out on wherever you get podcasts. Links in.
You got links you can drop? There you go.
All
I
right.
was going to say I have to drive into the office tomorrow, so I get to listen to that.
Oh,
And I'm
heck yeah.
excited.
We've got 5 years of back catalog for you.
Should I start at the beginning, or does it matter where I start?
No, not really. The early stuff is different. The new stuff is different. So,
That's how it usually goes.
flip around.
So, yeah, we'll do.
When you've
Thank
gone
you.
for 5 years, stuff happens.
Yeah.
Formats change. 5 years.
Started out on MySpace.
Oh, that was longer than 5 years ago.
Yeah, that was.
To
Yeah,
you,
definitely.
maybe.
No, to everybody.
Actually, relevant to your interests, check out, there's a show we did called NPC that features he's a background character in a video game who becomes the hero of his own quest.
Oh.
And it's super fun. I think that'd be really
Sounds
relevant
really
to
cool.
the interests of the people on this channel. I'll drop a link to that specifically.
Excellent. And I am Christopher from Two Old Guys Games. You can find our stuff on 2oggames.com, drive-through-RPG, including the songs. There was some question about the song. Did we get the link out there for the songs? Did we find it?
We did.
Okay,
I did. I posted it earlier. I did.
Sure.
I
Sinking
think
the Stercorarius.
I have it here, right here.
The adventure that we were running is called Sinking the Stercorarius. It's available on Goodman Games web store. It's available on drive-through-RPG and 2oggames.com. There's 3 pieces to it because it was a Kickstarter. There's what we just played, or what we started playing, and then what we're playing now is an epilogue. It was like one of the stretch goals, which was to get people onto the water and be pirates, because that was the goal of the funnel, was to start a pirate thing. So now we're all pirates. The songs, the sea shanties, were an extra add-on that is out there on Drive-Through RPG as well.
They're fantastic.
Yeah, they were done by my very good friend Ivan Wayne Baker. Some of the other music that we have is from Pay the Devil, which is his Milwaukee-based folk band. You can find them on SoundCloud and a couple other places. Pay the Devil. You'll find me on all the RPGs on Twitch. Tuesday and Friday doing DM prep because grad school and some pro DMing are getting in the way of Mondays. And then Wednesdays I'm either doing Mischief Golden Piracy in DCC, another pirate game, or Starcrawl, which is DCC in space, sort of, with a whole bunch of weirdness going on there. And then Thursdays here doing this. Some other stuff.
Joe wants to know if you're up for those being used in streams.
Yeah, sure. I mean, just give attribution of where they come from, and I think it's fine. The Pay the Devil stuff, they own the rights to, and they just gave us the rights for the Kickstarter and to put it in the package. Mermaiding and Drunken Sailor in that pack, we have the full rights to, so definitely those. Mermaiding is the funky one, and Drunken Sailor is obviously Drunken Sailor, the sea shanty. So, yep. All right. Geez, what else? That's enough. I got a bunch of stuff going on. You'll find me on other people. You'll find me here sometimes. You'll find me on Notorious DMG TV. You find me on the Liching Hour. And you may also see me Saturday in a bar fight in a tavern in Norcalia. I can't guarantee the bar fight, but I'm going to try damned hard.
Don't get into a bar fight. I'll be disappointed.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
I have a plan for the character, and it's going to be offensive to some people, but not others. We'll see if I get away with it. All right. I think that's all from us, the Swashbucklers here on Goodman Games. Thanks so much for hanging out and cheering and watching and interacting and asking questions. We can't do it without you, and I can't do it without these 4 wonderful individuals. So thank you all. And I think that's it. Have a good night. Oh, we can't read. Wrong channel.
That's okay.
Go,
Eventually.
go like, follow these people. This one, these are here.
Oh, with a swash and a buckle.
The swash and a buckle. We're out the
Swash
door.
and a buckle, or a swash or a buckle.
We're gonna go out with an R on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. R.